Good evening, darling. Good evening, darling. Good evening, my dear.
I hate it here.
Welcome, my dear. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome. Good evening, darling. Hi. How's everybody doing? Welcome in. Who do we have? Hi, Shiny Fox. Hi, Elisiv. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Gwen. Hi, Becca. It's nice to see you again. Hi, Steph. Hi, Lucifer. 1986 is crazy. It was a good year. It was a good year, baby doll. Is it just me or are the sub badges the default ones? I think, are you on mobile? I think on mobile they are. I thought the cat was a happy trail. All the best things happened in 1986, yeah. I was born and also the Chernobyl disaster. Good evening. Both wonderful. Hi Tawny, it's nice to see you. Welcome. We're going to be playing some more Librarian. I know that you guys are surprised by this. But yeah, we're gonna continue. In fact, I might as well just continue. Why not? Why not? You were a post-Chernobyl baby. I was. Yeah, I recently watched the mini series, and I think it happens like two months before I was born. I think something like that. I need more old men in crop tops. You like it? You kind of can't see his abs as much because there are cats in the way, but he does have abs, which none of the other characters really do. They're a bit more understated, let's say. Redeems, okay. Hi Kendra, this costume is doing it for me. I'm glad you like it. He's got much wider shoulders than the others. But I guess that's all the working out he does. Interesting, Steve says he has abs instead of I have abs. Yeah, I also don't have shoulders like that guy either. He's a big boy. I'm okay, but my dog Bella is shaking. There's lightning and thunder there. Oh, Gelly doesn't like thunder and lightning either. Gelly is not a fan. Okay. We've got 1,972 books. Oh, we're literally missing exactly 2,000. Okay. No, we're not. What am I talking about? We're missing some number of books. Is he wearing those shoulder pads that the male Chinese influencers and celebrities wear? He does gym, not math, exactly, yeah. He might be. He's very broad. He definitely works out. He's in the gym a lot. Okay. What am I doing? I need to remember how to play the game. Why not art books, since I can see too? Who else? Hi Kendra. I think I already said hi to Kendra. Oh my gosh, baby doll. Cup, Eat, Sleep, Dream Girl, Roommate, Aminals, Visual Novel, Music, Big Boy Job, Preacher's Daughter, and Valorant. In my cup there's Monster. Eat, today I ate a burger. It was actually really, really nice. I need to go back to the same butchers. And sleep, I woke up at about 10 o'clock, I guess. And then fell back asleep again.
Good evening, my dear.
And then didn't get out of bed until like 1 o'clock. So, you know. Hi, Vampire. Welcome. How you doing? It's nice to see you. We're trying to find art books right now. What about the rest? All unchanged. Well, I guess Valorant. I did play some Valorant.
Good evening.
Yesterday. Thank you for the check-in, Kendra. Is it really your 80-second check-in? Really? Look at the size of that hand. Holy shit. He's a big boy. He's a big guy. Soon it might be 100. Well, in 18 streams, you would think. Because you're obviously not going to miss one. Imagine missing a Callan Leaf Shade stream. I have been around for like a year. Is that true? Yeah, I guess that is true. How did I find you? I think I found you. Was it on I think maybe it was on a raid train. Maybe I got raided into you by someone else. Possibly. Because I don't think we have any other, like, streamer friends in common. I don't think. That might not be right. So yeah, I must have just been raided into you randomly or something. Or maybe you were playing a game. I wish Twitch could tell you, like, when you first found a streamer. Can't believe I've been here for 100 streams. 6 months, I know. I was playing Last of Us around that time too, so it may have been the algo. Possibly. Yeah, maybe I was. I used to just go and find people playing random games that I've played so that I could watch them. And yeah, I guess I would have played The Last of Us about a year ago, so yeah, that makes sense actually. I am new. You've only been following for 3 days and 22 hours, baby doll, and yet you already have VIP. Imagine that. I found you from someone using your emotes in the wild. Really? Is that true? Using my emotes? Was it the Gasm one? You're not allowed to call them Gasm anymore. You don't remember who? Yeah. Why would anyone use his emotes? My emotes are actually quite widely used. Oh, it was the bear. The bear is the most common one. The bear is the most commonly used, followed by the love one. Yeah, the bear one is the most commonly used, I think. Although the Gasm one is also used quite a lot. People are a big fan of coming in public in Twitch chats. I see a lot of in vain emotes now that I know what they are. Gasm didn't exist at the time. That's true. It's fairly new. The Gasm one is the only one that wasn't specifically designed. Good evening. Hi, Koo. Thank you for the check-in. It's pretty funny, like, I know where you've been. Yeah, in vain. A lot of you guys apparently like in vain. I remember raiding them and you were like, oh, this guy. Hi, Gecko, welcome. Oh, someone else said hi as well, and I forgot to say hi. I meant to. Who was it? It was Mental Crash Out. Hi, Mental Crash Out. It's nice to see you. So we're retro today? We are retro today. Yes. 1986, specifically. That's horrible, baby doll, but thank you for the 10 bits. Magic techniques to boost household efficiency. That is not art. Looking for art books. Mastery of mimicry. Oh, hi, Rosalie. Welcome. Thank you for the 3 months. That is so kind. I saw that you've been partner pushing recently. How is that going? Welcome back. And thank you for the check-in. How is partner pushing going? Hi, Newt. Thank you for the check-in. Good evening, darling. Welcome. Good evening, darling. Can you push my partner? I've been half considering a partner push, but then I'm like, if it happens, it happens. You know what I mean? Good evening. I don't want it to artificially happen. Me and my friends were supposed to play some League, and they decided to play tomorrow instead. The more you can put off playing League, the better. Bjorn, you got ignored. Oh, I'm sorry, Bjorn. Hi, Bjorn. I did not, I never mean to. I'm just, careless. I haven't told anyone, but I applied and I'm waiting to hear back. Very anxious. Thanks for asking, though. Oh. Well, I guess you've told at least one person. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. That's magical art. You did a good girl for Gwen. Oh, really? Did I miss it? Oh, I'm sorry. You've been a very, very good girl, Gwen. A very good girl for coming to 100 streams. Imagine. Imagine. Such a good girl. I'm actually so gagged looking at his hand. Imagine him slapping you. His hands are very, I don't know the word. You know what I mean. Not 100 yet, I said almost. Oh, how many do you actually have? It's nearly 100 though, right? Gotta be close. It's gotta be close. I've used these in other people's streams. Oh, I like the animal ones. I think the animal ones get used quite a lot as well. Yeah, those are cute. Hi, Paddy, welcome. Nice to see you. How are you doing? How's, not dying? How's that going? Baby doll, can you clap before you say it? You've been a very good girl, baby doll. A very good girl. A round of applause for baby doll. Is that applause or me getting clapped? You can't say getting clapped on Twitch, baby doll. That's not allowed. You get me in trouble. What am I looking for? Art books, okay. What do they even look like? kind of all different, actually. The art books are a little bit, what's the word? Eclectic. I know what I'm not allowed to say on Twitch. You can't say tits, apparently. The worst thing you could say. Even though we had, what are we saying? We had cum yesterday. People were just saying cum as if it's nothing. You can't say tits, no. Tits is bannable. Is this a new level? No, it is not. There is just one level, as far as I know. And it's this one. Odd cum, oh yeah. Thank you for paying 10 bits to draw my attention to your cum, Newt Newt. I appreciate that. It's very kind. You're lucky that I don't ban you. Is this healing or is this... No, that's healing. I want this side. There. My god. So close. If I see any white books, I'll grab them. I'm for one, I'm glad Newt came. Yeah, me too. Everyone should be glad that that Newt came. Literally, what's the downside? I can only shade she wants that side. Do you break up with her? Yeah, I think so. No one can have that side, baby doll. Private. I'm a mess. Into comp? What are you playing, Paddy? It better be Valorant. That's the only thing worth playing. Right now, at least. Closing the orgasm gender gap. I wonder... Okay. Now, we know that, obviously, in any individual session, well, like, aggregated, men come more because men come every time. But women can come, like, more often. So I wonder, like, if we literally had the counts next to each other, I wonder what it would be. Ick? Yeah. It would just say ick. No, I'm talking about Valorant. Oh. I really like Valorant. I've been very involved in Valorant recently, baby doll. And I feel like it's captured my attention again. Which I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Probably not. Technically men can too, but many wouldn't be very enthusiastic. I mean, sure. But women can dozens of times. Like men, like theoretically men can dozens of times, but you know. Thank you for the 13 months, Krusty. I appreciate that. And hi Gengar, welcome back. To what do we owe the pleasure? That's another art book. That's not an art book, but I know where it goes. It goes... Shit. There. Nice. I've been playing 20 comp games a day for a week. 20 a day? That's like 10 hours, Patty. They're about half an hour each. 20 a day is wild. I don't think I could play 20 a day. I think that would that would destroy my mental pretty quickly, I think. Maybe 10 a day. I could do 10. Even though that would still be something. Oh, there's a healing one. The one about keeping a hard on. We could do that one. Can we do 10 a day? I can stay hard as long as you can stay hot, baby doll. What else? Where else are art books? What do they look like? Some of them look like kind of pastel-y. I don't think we've really seen those. That's an archery book. I don't know why I picked that up, but I'll put it down. There we go. She has to get hot before you get it on, break up. No, she starts out hot, baby doll. Oh, that's... Oh, those are both... Well, actually, I don't know. I guess those are probably art. That's definitely art. Definitely. Practical enchantment, that's not art, though. I don't know if this one is art. We're gonna find out. Because it says illustrated, but it might not be. 2E. Are you a glow stick? Oh, can you bend me? Kendra has glow sticks in her stream. When you subscribe, you get a glow stick. And that was very cool. So I got a green glow stick. Yeah, okay, no, it's not. It's not. It doesn't go here. Because you know, Calla Leaf Shade. He's a green guy. He's a green boy. That goes there. We don't get shit for subscribing here. That's true, actually. I'll call you a good girl if you sub, baby doll. That goes there. Shit. There? Yeah. And then that's number 9, so that goes there. Very cute emotes, that's true, you do get the emotes. Yeah, okay. So we're kind of nearly done with art, actually. There's not actually that many left. I feel like there must be... What is this shelf? What is 2H? Because that has basically no books on it. Sociology. Okay. Don't you make 500k a year? Fly me out. I literally have my passport ready. Bro hates sociology. I do, yeah. Okay. What's gonna be sociology then? None of these so far. That's an art book though. I might as well take that and put that somewhere. It goes here. Thank you for the 5-stream streak, Raven. I appreciate you. You're a sweetheart. Sociology and anthropology were some of my favorite subjects. I am also a big fan of anthropology. I guess sociology is very similar, right? But yeah, no, I too find human society and culture interesting. That's sociology, I guess. I don't know much about it, but it is interesting. I'll try to go back to sleep now since I was just asleep in a call and I just woke up to leave the call. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by. It was wonderful to see you. I hope we see you again. Not even a hello when I joined. I gotta pay for this now. I'm sorry, Raven. You've been a very good girl. A very, very good girl. And I'm very proud of you. And I'm sorry I missed you to say hello. The genesis of magic and the evolution of civilization. I'm assuming that's history. Rather than sociology. How can't... I figured there'd be loads. Apparently not. I'm a very good puddle of sweat and despair currently. Oh, so a girl. You were a very good girl, Christy. Magical analysis based on the application of infinite series. I assume that's, I assume. A media society manipulated by magic. That's gotta be sociology, surely. At Shade, she figured there would be loads. She's disappointed. Do you break up with her? No, that's fine. She'd break up with me if she's disappointed, surely. I'm not gonna break up with a girl the first time I disappoint her, baby doll. It would not last long. thank you for the 10 bits, Nunut. And the Adelina emote. The transition and evolutionary history of magic. Okay, none of these are sociology. What the fuck? That one, that one might be, I guess. I don't know. We'll find out. Find out when we get there. That one might be. We love a self-aware king. Keeping her expectations low. Yeah, exactly. Then she won't be disappointed very much at all. Effort builds confidence, and confidence leads to action. That's gotta be management. Would it be bad if I play this game again? I feel the itch. No, I think this is one of those games that you do just like do runs of. Do you know what I mean? It's very similar to Leave It Alone. I have played Leave It Alone, God, at least a dozen times. At least a dozen times. And I don't really think it's designed to be played a dozen times. But it's just one of those games, I think. And I think this is very similar. Once I finish this, I'm gonna do the speed run, and I'll do a completely no magic run as well. It annoys me that that I've used a little bit of magic this run, because now I have to do it again with no magic. Flight booked. Baby Doll has said that she's like 80% ass, so similar to that. Probably not purple. I want to try running and jumping for the first time. Wait, you haven't used any of the minor magic, Nunut? I recommend doing the no magic run first because the speed run is easier the better you remember the books and shelves. Yeah, that makes sense. And honestly, I think the no magic run, I think that's the correct run. You know what I mean? And then I think you should do a run first without magic, and then it unlocks the magic. That's my opinion. Okay, I'm very surprised at the lack of sociology books I found. Well, lots of history though. At Kalani Shade, you're riding with the dream girl. She's going to fill the car with gas. When she gets to the pump, she drives so the pump ends up on the passenger side, but the tank is on the driver's side. She realizes this and then drives to the other side of the pump, but the same problem happens. What do you do? Good evening, darling. It's fine. I would pat her on the head and say, it's fine, let me do it. Also, why is she pumping her own gas? I would do that. The dream girl does not have to do that. At least the minor magic is allowed though, because I enjoy jumping. Yeah, being able to jump up is very important. Hi Seaweed, 80s camp counselor drip. Thank you, I guess. Can you pat me on the head? Oh, I would, baby doll. I give you head pats. When you were trying to pump gas incorrectly. I'd have a crush on this camp counselor. That might be sociology. I guess. Are you gonna take stream canoeing or something? I really like canoeing. Canoeing is very fun. I'd like to buy a canoe and then just, you know, go canoeing, but I don't have one. That sounds fun though. He looks like he could fit his hand around my whole head. Like people do with basketballs, yeah. What about kayaking? Oh, I kind of mean, when I say canoeing, I mean kayaking. That's what I mean. Steven noticed me. I'm sorry, Null Pink. Hi. Is this a new costume? It is. It is new as of like an hour ago. Isn't canoeing and kayaking the same thing? Kind of. They're both canoes, but not all canoes are kayaks, if you see what I mean. Oh, thank you so much for the anonymous gift. That is so kind. Thank you whoever did that. I appreciate that. You are a sweetheart. Oh my gosh. Oh, we reached a sub goal. Thank you. That's so kind. Canoes are generally open boats where you sit or kneel using a single-bladed paddle. Kayaks are closed-deck boats or sit on tops where you sit low with your legs stretched out and use a double-bladed paddle. Yes. Exactly. Okay, sociology is 2H. She's a sit on top. Break up. No, she can sit on top. That's fine. Okay. Nice. Good evening, darling. Hi, Kennedy. It's nice to see you. Welcome, darling. I missed you. Interracial social dynamics there. What about this one? Yeah. That one goes there. That's there. Oh, I like these. Where does this go then? Oh, there. It looks like you're the slow one, Zoomer bitch. You are a Zoomer bitch, yeah. Thank you for the 100 stream streak, Kennedy. I didn't know you had a 100 stream streak. I thought you took a break in the middle, but thank you. That is so kind. What else? Can I take a break in the middle? Of course you can, baby doll. If it all gets too much for you. Where does this one go? Oh, there. You've always been lurking. That's very appreciated. Thank you. You are a sweetheart.
Drink, bitch!
And then one goes there. Thank you for the hydrate, no pink. How is the job going, no pink? Nice. Okay. Marriage is a contract spell? Is that sociology? It is, okay. Not sure why, but, you know, I'll take it. With those 20 times a day, some hydration breaks are recommended. Yeah, I think just the fluid loss would be a problem. Never commit to an orgy without bottled water near. That's what I always say. You just tell random people that on the street. Dust loss. Thanks, baby doll. It's fine, we got a new manager about whom I'm not sure how to feel. Oh, I love the way you structured that sentence, no pink. Love a good about whom. My favorite thing. Can I do any more Book of Spells, maybe? Thank you, I was proud of that one. You should be. You should be. Or an About Which. About Which is also very good. Big fan of About Which. Where does this one go? Oh, there. Is that because you were alive when they started using with whom? I mean, no. And to be clear, they still do that. It's part of the whole English thing. He gets off on pronouns in the object form. Break up. No, that's hot. Love a man with a good grasp of the language. Who here born in 2006? No, no one was born in the 2000s, baby doll. Everyone's birthday starts with a 1. We could do law, I guess. Welcome. Law and economics. Agreed, yeah. God, I love a man in a slutty crop top. I love a woman in a slutty crop top as well. Hi Jinx, thank you for the check-in. Welcome. Twitch asked me if I really wanted to send that. I wonder how many times Twitch wants you to confirm, wants chatters in my chat to confirm. Eventually it just gives up. It's like, okay, fine. What was I getting? Oh, law. I was getting law books, wasn't I? Law and economics. Then I have some great news for you. Oh. Are you in a slutty crop top right now? Let's see. That's law. That's archery. I'll do it while I'm here. I don't know why, there are just some categories that I just always want to do as soon as I find them. Archery is one of them. Or, for whatever reason. What's that? Research of Adventure Party Tactics series. Yeah, I still don't know where that goes. What's your category? Smut, baby doll. She wants to do it while you're here, break up. Imagine if that's how she pitched it. Look, while you're here, do you want to do it? Honestly, I think I'd find that kind of hot, actually. I don't know why. Something about that I think I would find hot. No fucking in the library. Yeah, meaning still alive. I thought it meant, you know, just close by, baby doll, but sure. I don't know where that's gonna go. Codex of Truth Verification? I guess jurisprudence, I don't really know. Since you're the only one here, want to get it on? Okay, that's less hot. That's less hot. Anyway, heading out back into the heat. Good luck with your sociology department. Thank you, Krusty. I appreciate that. Have a good time outside, I guess. Where did the taxes go? Good question. Stay hydrated, yes, exactly. Especially if you're on your way to an orgy. The taxes go to the demonic financial hegemony. I guess they do, yeah. I guess they do. Finding lots of economics and law books. Theory of chanting, that is green, but it's not the right kind of green. Demonic financial hegemony sounds like some Stellara shit. It really does, actually, yeah. I dressed a little goth today. Let's see. What was his name? And did you undress him afterwards? That one. You said it, not me. That made my body hurt, Steve. It had very strong, hi little goth, I'm dad vibes. Oh, okay. My arms are full. I laughed. I feel like, yeah. Not one for the Zoomers. Are you a Zoomer, Kendra? I guess not. I guess you're not quite a Zoomer. I think. Why the stocks crash? That one goes there. I'm pretty millennial, but at the tail end. I'm trying to be at the tail end. Also, you guys, all of your jokes, baby doll, are just, that's what she said, essentially. That's what she said. Do you break up with her? So you have no leg to stand on here. I need a pretty millennial at my tail end. Exactly. Exactly. Point proven. QED. Short seaweed, I was a very bad boy. I realized yesterday that I'm old enough to have a child that is the age that people think I am, and think that's weird. Yeah. So I don't have a Facebook account anymore, but a couple of my friends, not friends, but like acquaintances, had kids when they were 16. And it meant that they were becoming full adults when I was, you know, not that old, and I remember that was an experience. Constitution of the Kingdom there. Like, I had a lady think that I was 14 last weekend. 14 years ago I was in college. Steph, I will say that you are quite youthful looking, but I would not have guessed 14. But yeah, maybe that person just wasn't very smart. Codex of Truth Verification, that goes there. Hi Void, it's nice to see you. Welcome in, sir. I think all the rest are economics, right? Oh no, that one's not. That one goes there. I'm approaching the age my mom was when she had me, and that's a little odd. I know, yeah. I know. I can only shade people assume she's your child. Do you break up with her? No. I think if she's... I mean, obviously my cutoff, as we've discussed, is about 25. If they think a 25-year-old girl is my daughter, something has gone wrong there. That's their bad. That's not my bad. You're 40? Yeah. I mean, I guess it's biologically possible, but I don't really. Do I look 40? I don't know. We'll ask Jatsu, and she, if she shows up, ask her if I look 40. Girl, maybe you just look old. I mean, possibly, yeah. I don't think I look 40, but it's kind of a meme at this point that that millennials think they look super young, which is often not the case. So I don't know. I'm reticent to guess. You look like someone who doesn't use protection in his spicy audios. I don't really do the spicy audios anymore. I still do readings of spicy content, but that's kind of different. Maybe I should do one again. I don't know. It's very hard to tell. The problem with making that kind of content is that it's very hard, like, to get feedback, because no one's gonna leave a comment and be like, "Wow, this was so hot," or very few people will. So it's very hard for me to gauge if they're actually any good. You know what I mean? Can someone post the 37-year-old male model who looks 17 TikTok? Exactly, baby doll. Yeah, exactly. I feel like I look my age. Do you mind if I ask how old you are, Kendra? And I'll tell you. Well, your name is Kendrama94, so I'm 31. I would say you look in your late 20s. If you said you were late 20s, I would believe you. I think, yeah. Management. Is that going to be management or sociology, I wonder? Find out. He doesn't want to do it the other way around. I'm not stupid, baby doll. We'll see. We'll see if this is sociology. It might not be. I understand that I look much younger than I am. Can I ask how old you are, Steph? Good evening, darling. No. Oh, well, actually. Yes, it does go here. Okay. So there. Okay. I'm 33. Yeah, I would say you look late 20s as well. My friends still laugh at me when I get ID'd at the bar. But I think if you specifically dressed for it and did your hair and makeup in a specific way, I think you could look younger than 20 if you wanted to. I think you have that kind of energy. If you specifically went for it. Women are just better. If I want something heavy lifting, I'll go to a man. For everything else, I'll probably go to a woman. Can I get some of your youthful energy? Some of Steph's youthful energy. Do we think that one's management? I guess it could be. Whoa, the misogyny. Wouldn't that be misand? Oh, you mean the? I wouldn't come to a 5'3" girl to lift something heavy. No, sorry. I guess I might. He has youthful energy. She just means my cum. Seaweed. She's being gross. What was I looking for? Management. None of these are management. That's I don't know. I don't know what that one would be. It's probably stealth, I guess. He comes to men lifting stuff. Break up with him. Oh my god. Sometimes I will get like gym bro content on my Instagram reels, and it's very clear that they are very much for the male gaze, not the female gaze. It always makes me laugh. Literal He-Man poses. That's management. I don't watch porn, I just put on that one guy chopping wood on TikTok. I like the lady who chops wood. Her name is Nicole, I think. Nicola Cohen, maybe? I don't remember. She's Canadian. And she's very hot and very good at chopping wood. I mean, I assume she's very good at it. I don't have much of a baseline, if I'm honest. That might be Otherworld, actually. Oh, but you wouldn't ask a woman to lift heavy stuff? If I had the option. A lady chopping wood. Have you seen her, Kendra? She's very, she's very sapphic as well. She's very good. Very, very talented. Is it the redhead lass that's 100% a lesbian with a husband? No, I believe she is a lesbian, but I don't think she has a husband. I think I have. I love a mask sapphic. She's very very buff, very good with an axe. I approve. In a very respectful way, of course. Licensing and regulation of magic users, is that management? I guess. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. You want to be more into girls? Is there a way to do that? Can one grow into it? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. It seems, I don't know, actually. It seems pretty fixed, but is there a conditioning to it? I don't know. I don't think so. That's management. That's economics. Shall I put it in the thing while I'm here? I guess so. Where's it go? There? No. There. I didn't always know I was pan, but I nonetheless always have been. If I remember how I looked at girls as a kid, yeah. Yeah, I think it is very, very baked into you. Yeah. You can realize it later, but I think, yeah, I think it's inherent. Can I be very baked into you? Sure, baby doll. I think maybe it's possible that like the conditioning could bring that side out of you. Like it's something that you could maybe repress, like unconsciously, if you were brought up in a particular kind of environment. That's possible, but I think the underlying condition is still there. I think. Hi, Winter. Thank you for the 120 stream streak. Steve, they've tried that before. Yeah. What are you unconsciously repressing? Pegging? I don't know what I'm unconsciously repressing, because it's unconscious, baby doll. Oh, 7, not 3. There. Diva, I've been here 10 minutes. I know. I was definitely repressed when I was in that type of religious environment. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that I mean. And there's certainly... Good evening. There's certainly a type of man who is attracted to men and can't admit that to themselves because of their upbringing. That's definitely a thing. Hi Zai, thank you for the check-in, welcome. More management is what we need. I was obsessed with Miley Cyrus in the Bangers era, but told myself it was just because she was kind of pretty. Yeah. And that's just societal conditioning, right? Long time no talk. I wanted to ask if it was alright if I had permissions to use the dinosaur raw audio in a video. Of course you can, Zai. Any of the audio from anything you can use for any purpose. Go for it. If you want me to send you the raw file, I can do. Send me a DM to remind me and I'll do it. I know one who's a streamer. I unfortunately don't speak to him anymore and have him blocked, but he had to say he was straight due to his culture and religion. It really sucked for him. Yeah. Yeah, that's also true. It's also true that people can't admit it publicly, obviously. If you're in a hostile environment, you just have to stay secret. That's also a thing. How many do I have? 12? Any of these management? I've already done these. I've already been through these looking for management books. He would have been taken out of life, to put it simply, if anyone IRL... Yes, exactly. That's definitely a problem, especially in certain parts of the world, unfortunately. That's a law. I can put that here while I'm here. I obviously used to feel like I'm supposed to be into girls and was very, very, ew, absolutely not. But now I don't hate myself and it's like, wait, hold on. I see, baby doll. You're like, wow, wait a minute. Tits are kind of nice, actually. Are you, sweetheart? I would absolutely love the raw file. You'd like the raw file of me going raw? I came here because it felt wrong DMing you. You could DM me, that's okay. But yeah, of course. Of course you may have the raw file. And you can use it for whatever purpose you like. There we go. You give girls girl. But definitely not, ugh, girls girl. I'm so glad you're comfy with yourself now. Do I not give bitch? You give bitch? I don't know. You give cunt? Aren't you supposed to say you serve cunt? Isn't that very different? I think you give cunt is very different to you serve cunt. No. Okay. She's giving cunt. I see. That's management. Okay. So then, where is management on the shelves? Same difference, really? Okay. Management. 2F. Where is 2F? I'm gonna look at it because Winter told me to. 2F is up here. Where does this go? Is that a new one? There's a new one, okay. It's Pride Month, maybe don't mansplain gay lingo. That's fair, yeah. That's fair. I apologize. Where does this go? There. It goes there. Chat streamer's losing his mind. Already lost. Magical supply chain management. Where does that go? It's fine, guys. I'll just play this game. Guys, entertain yourselves. Is this one gonna be management? It's not management. Okay, I wonder what that is then. Effort builds confidence and confidence leads to action. Psychology, maybe? Like maybe no, you're mean, but you wouldn't tolerate a man being misogynistic to another girl. I don't know if any of you guys would tolerate that, honestly. I feel like that would be... Yeah, I don't think any of you would. Speaking of Pride Month, someone filled out my form with a different slur in each of the open fields. Half of them were not even applicable to me, and I had to Google like 2. I mean, as mean as that is, I don't know, part of me thinks that's funny. I'm sorry you had to deal with that, baby doll. Cancel him, I know. I tolerate a man being mean to me all the time when Bjorn won't get me ice cream. That is bad, honestly. Not getting you ice cream is not cool. If a dream girl asked me to go out and get ice cream, I don't know where I would go. I don't know if there is anywhere. I guess maybe in Aberdeen there might be places for late night ice cream. Maybe, I don't know. Where does this one go? I don't even know if this one is management. It is management. Hi Nemu, how you doing, darling? It's nice to see you. I wonder if I have ice cream. I don't know, check the freezer. Did they have a list prepared or something? I think they just went with it because it started with the T and the F, which sure. But then it just got out of control. I'm surviving, nice seeing you too. I thought you were saying I'm serving. And I was gonna be like, slay. But I'm glad you're surviving. Do warrior books. Oh, we're here. That's downstairs. Could someone check my freezer for me? I know. One of my favorite things about being an adult is my office being on the ground floor. My computer being on the ground floor. That's adult privilege. Thank you, Winter. Make fun of me, why don't you? I'm serving my youth to capitalism, you could say. You're serving your youth. I see. Akalusha, can you check my downstairs freezer for me? It's cold down there, baby doll. Thank you for the stretch. Okay. Welcome back. Freezer burn, yeah, I guess so. Hi, Bonsweet, welcome. If I was making fun of you, I'd say it like computer. Stop bullying me. You're Scottish, I bet you say it really weird. What are we looking for? Warrior books. I think there was one over here. I think I saw one. Yes, I did. I don't know if that's the one I saw, but... She's Scottish, break up? No, that would be fine. I don't mind Scottish girls. The fact it's not even a query. She's Scottish, break up. No, I like Scottish girls. Winter streams when? Oh yeah. I have my debut date. Actually, when is your debut, Winter? I'll, if I'm streaming, I'll raid you. If you're a good girl. Halloween. Oh, okay. You'll have to remind me. That's a long time away. I'm always a good girl. Not always. Sometimes you make fun of the way I say things. That's not being a good girl. Welcome. Hi, Airy. Thank you for the check-in. God forbid a girl makes fun of you. I know. I know. I thought that was your type. Being attracted to brats is very, very difficult. It is very difficult. Because then you have to just handle that all the time. Because brats do not, like, take a day off. Like, they're like that all the time. And you just kind of have to be like, yeah, okay. It's difficult. Whenever she has a question, she prefaces it with query, break up. No, if she does a face like this as well, what is it? She does that, and she's like, query. That would be hot, I think. Steak toast so tender, lobster so buttery. Imagine being attracted to old men, I know. It's unfortunate. The reason I've chose Halloween is because it's the one day of the year I'm guaranteed to be busy and not leave the house. I see. I see.
Drink, bitch!
Thank you for the hydrate, Winter. What was I looking for? Warrior books. That's what I was looking for. Not be busy. Yeah, I was confused, Winter, but I didn't want to question you. It did confuse me for a second. How to command the army of the dead. That's necromancy, that's not warrior. Can I confuse you? Do you confuse me? Not really, baby doll. You're pretty straightforward. You're pretty straightforward. You should be looking for my redeem, Stephen. Sorry, did you do it? Oh. You've been a very, very good girl, Winter. A very good girl. I need a sound for that so that I notice it. I'm pretty bratty, but it's not like a 24/7 thing. I'd only do it when my partner is already tired. Or irritated to be annoying. Yeah, you can sense weakness. Sense weakness and you're like, right, now is the time to be a bratty bitch. See if that makes his dick hard. Are any of these warriors? That's exactly it, yeah.
Bapanada.
Thank you so much for the follow, that is so kind. Follows are anonymous, feel free to say hi if you'd like. You're saying hi, oh, did you follow me? That's very bratty, baby doll. Got me excited. Tears of the Beasts. That doesn't seem... That seems like monsterology rather than warrior, I think. I asked my friend if being mean counts as flirting and he said no. I don't think he understands true riz. It depends, it depends. Being bratty is, it's a skill. It's a skill. Even better if he's 20 years older than me. That was a joke. Was it a joke, though? It's fine, you can be honest here. I think generally warrior books are brown. That's what I've sort of learned. Which is not all that helpful, because a lot of the books are brown. When he's exactly double your age. So that would be like 19 and a half for me. That's a bit young. 19 is a bit young. Men have it so easy they expire and start falling apart and bitches like it for some reason. I said double not half. Yeah, but Winter, if he's double, then you're half. You know what I mean? Don't be the double then. I see, okay. Hey Kelly Shade, are you planning on celebrating your birthday by doing anything special? No. No, Newt. I plan on doing absolutely nothing. Streaming if it's a stream day, not streaming if it's not a stream day. Is that boring? Yes. Book of Spells, why not? Are you planning on mourning your birthday? No, I haven't really cared about birthdays for a while. When is your birthday? July 27th is my birthday. But honestly, I didn't really care about my birthday when I was like a teenager, honestly. I cared when I was very young because, you know, cool presents and stuff. But by the time I got to like 15, 16, 17, I didn't really care. You're 20 years older than her, do you break up with her? Yes, that's too much. Ew, he's a Leo. No wonder he's a toxic man, I know, yeah. Another book of spells. Adult birthdays are better. I can just get drunk and eat cake. I mean, you can do that any day. If you want to. Don't need to give yourself permission. I mean, I wouldn't do it every day, but, you know. If you want to have fun, have fun. I save the cake for the day after the hangover. I've never been hungover, I don't think. Not seriously. Like, I've been, like, a little dehydrated and stuff after a night out, but I don't think I've ever drank enough to fully become hungover. Honestly, realistically, wouldn't do anything more than 10 years, 15 if I'm desperate. What does Desperate Audacity Witch look like? Extra witchy. I've gone into work tipsy from the night before. I see. Yeah, no, I'm not really a big drinker, so it never been a thing for me. Was that a fire alarm squeak? No, it's my chair. No, my chair has a squeak that we discovered last stream, and I guess I need to find and fix. Yeah. We discovered that my chair has a squeak. Let's stream. And someone thought it was me stepping on Princess's foot, which I would never. Not on purpose, anyway. And excuse you, Steve, I discovered it. That's true, it was Seaweed that discovered it. Princess would eat you, I know. Willing to fuck a high school friend desperate, or maybe bar hopping desperate, I see. See. Can you step on Princess's neck? You mean your neck? I see. I don't mean the cat, yeah, I know. I know whose neck you want to be stepped on. Baby doll is a princess, yeah, no, I got that. Okay. Warrior books, I think we're here. You never know after he didn't share the fire extinguisher location with roommate, how blasé he is with fire safety. That's fair. I do have a carbon monoxide sensor in here. It is a legal requirement in Scotland. You have an open fire. Which I didn't know until I arrived and all the rooms had them. Who's there? Welcome. Hi, little Miss K. It's nice to see you. Welcome in. Name a thing that he's not blasé with. I feel like me being blasé is part of the appeal, though, baby doll. Where does this go then? It's the nonchalance, you know what I mean? That's your charm. Bitch. Bitches love useless men. Is it time to call the landlord? It is, yeah. Sometimes I forget carbon monoxide detectors are needed. Only if you have something that has some kind of combustion. So, like a fire or something. They're not really useful if you don't. Bitches love useless men or nonchalant, yeah. I think, actually, there's been something of a pushback on nonchalance in men. I think it used to be seen as attractive, and now women just want, you know, something a bit more straightforward. If my, I hate nonchalant men, it's a plague, yeah, exactly. I think it's, if my Instagram algorithm is anything to go by, the ladies are not a fan of nonchalance anymore. If he's not obsessed with me, I literally don't give a fuck, yeah. I knocked mine off the ceiling because I couldn't reach it to change the battery, and the beeping was driving me insane. So, I see, Winter. Yeah, that's not good. It's just women coping with the fact that a lot of men aren't willing to put the effort in, so it's easier to accept than fight them on it. I see. Goes there. Goes there. I want my man to be chubby, insecure, and joyous. And at least 3 inches taller than me. I'm 5'2". I see. That seems like a very achievable goal. One of my icks in women is when they have ridiculous requirements. Like he has to be 6'4", or I won't even look at him. And it's like, okay, sure. Well, be lonely then, I guess. Okay, shorty. Look, I don't mind people having a preference. It's just having something that is so set in stone just seems silly to me. I just want a twink that's mean to me. What if she refuses to talk to anyone not 8x6? Yeah, that kind of thing. He has to have a big dick or I'm not interested. What if he's really nice? And you know, he's really nice and you like him and he makes you laugh and he's funny. Like, no. If he doesn't have a big dick, no. It's like then they forcibly deepen their voice. You can tell and can't say anything about it, but you can tell. Really, Winter? When they really? You can tell. Are you sure you can tell? Where is Necromancy over here? Blocking you. It is very obvious. Whenever I get someone in my Valorant games who is very obviously doing it, it makes me laugh every time. That made my skin crawl in the most horrible way. I apologize. Old e-boy, I know, yeah. What shall I do now? Monsterology, I guess. I've seen a lot of those. Do Monsterology. I guess. What if he's nice and funny with a big dick? Hi, Seaweed, it's nice to meet you. 30-year-old wizard's first love. That's a smart book. There? Yeah. That's Monsterology, obviously. All the nice men with big dicks are taken already, or gay, very limited supply, I see. True, baby doll. Where does this go? I guess here somewhere, yeah, there. Nice. Magical creatures and their spells, do we think that's Monsterology? I guess kind of, maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but... it would make sense. Is the twink in a crop top fit also for Pride Month? Do you think that guy's gay? Winter, what's your opinion? I don't know, I think he just really likes crop tops. That is not a straight man. You don't think? I think he says he's straight, but he's also sucked off multiple of his buddies. He definitely takes 8x6. I can Shade, when is the last time your tummy saw sunlight? God, I don't know. I'm not a crop tops kind of guy. I don't think I own a single crop top. 1986? Oh, 198 by 6. That would be something, baby doll. I have no idea. I have no idea. No note. You don't swim? Well, not outside. I guess it would be last time I was at the beach, but fuck knows when that was. That one goes there. A gym rat costume, you like it? It's nice to see you, Angora Rabbit, welcome. That's getting folded like a lawn chair. What was I looking for? Monsters, Monsterology. I remember. That's art, isn't it? Not Monsterology. I remember. Are swimming pools outdoors not a thing? Not really in the UK. They do exist. We call them Lidos. I don't know why. I don't know why they're called Lidos. But I have never been to a Lido before. But no, it's cold. It's cold here, Nunut. I don't care how big the room is, I cast Fireball. I see. Welcome. Hot tubs outside is more popular. Yeah, hot tubs you would keep outside. But an outdoor swimming pool is pretty rare. It's pretty rare in the UK. I would say. They have summer hotels, but usually those pools are heated. Outside, though? I've always pronounced it Lidos, really. It might be. It might be Lidos. I always heard it as Lidos, but I'm willing to be wrong. I'm assuming it stands for something or it's short for something, but I don't know what. I can say she doesn't care how big it is to break up with her. I'd like her to care a little bit. I'd like her to care a little bit. Because, you know, I can't impress her otherwise. There's no point in having one because you can use it like one time in the year and it would take months to defrost. True. I looked it up once, and if a house has an outdoor swimming pool, it can actually lower the value of the property. Just because, yeah, they're just so inconvenient in this country and not that useful. Pools give me the ick, they get full of little shit. Possibly. They're so full of chlorine though, it's kind of fine. Fascinated to know what this one's gonna be. Psychology, maybe? I have no idea. I don't want to fish out bugs and leaves every time I want to dip my cheeks in. Well, that's why you have a pool guy, baby doll. You have a pool guy. And then, you know, he can dip in your cheeks, and he just takes care of it for you. That monsterology? I guess so. Also pool covers, of course. That's also an option, if you don't want to fuck the pool boy. Pool covers terrify me. Yeah, me a little too, actually, Winter. Yeah, me too. Okay. Where is monsterology? I think it's here. Especially with dogs. Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not, Winter. Yeah, okay. Eastmaster's Journey. Where does that one go? There? No, there. And then... No, that's already on a shelf somewhere. Here. Where does this one go then? Do I already have it? Oh, I already have it on the shelf. It goes there. You keep finding glitter on your body? How come? How did it get there? Because it shouldn't really be there just on its own. Oh, is this already on somewhere? Wait. Am I blind? I'm actually blind. It shouldn't be there, break up. Thank you for the 7 stream streak, Jinx. That is so kind. Unless I'm moonlighting as a stripper in my sleep, I have no idea. Imagine if you were. Okay, so that's... Oh, that's jurisprudence. That's not... That's not that. Goes there. Magical creatures and their spells. Is this also one that goes here? It is. Amazing. Akalishachi wants you to have a pole installed in your bedroom. Break up. Why? What does she want the pole for, baby doll? Explain in detail. That's a prophecy book. Can you explain something to me in detail? On your knees, baby doll. There? No. There. Okay. Why else? Well, I don't know. That's the question I would ask. hang up laundry. No one said it had to be vertical. Yeah, she could have a horizontal pole. Just hang clothes on, that would be fine. She has a horizontal pole. Do I break up with her? Okay, what should we do now? Management, I guess? No, actually. Didn't I see a load of, yeah, a load of these ones? I could do these ones while I'm here. Her horizontal pole's bigger than yours, break up. Yeah, no, I need the biggest horizontal pole in the relationship. We were over 2/3 down. Oh yeah. I feel like I'm actually making quite good progress. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm imagining it. Feels like I am. Feels like I am. You got this, thank you. If you had a pole in your room, which side would it lean? Which side would it lean? Oh, I see what you're saying, baby doll. I've told you, sometimes they don't lean. Sometimes they're very straight. You seem to be under the assumption that there's always a lean. That's the penny dropping. Not my fault, baby doll asks nonsense things. Be so for real, there is always a lean. Not always. There we go. With that outfit, nothing is straight. Yeah, that guy's definitely leans. If it's tiny, I think no lean would be possible. You don't think a really big one without a lean is possible? Let's see. I'll believe it when I see it. Okay. Keep your DMs open, baby doll. The cursed workplaces of the magicless world. That's obviously other world. Where else could they be? I'm taking a level tool to it. Oh my god. That goes there. What if it's actually like a shrimp and just touches tip to base? Does that count as a lean? You mean like a literal shrimp? Guys, it's not like a shrimp. It's really big. Where else? Dark Berserker and the Great Sword. That's warrior, I guess. I might as well do it while I'm here. Who's there? I'm trying to get that inward curve, like getting fucked by a donut. I don't even know what getting fucked by a donut means. That's a new one for me. Baby doll just fuck a woman. Yeah, go for it. Report back. Be like, okay guys, I did it. I've made some decisions about my life. That one goes there. I'm trying, they don't like me. It's really hard to get them to like you, honestly. It's very difficult. I sympathize. That's another world one. That's holy magic. We can do that while we're here. Women always like me. It's scary. What a horrible position to be in. I feel bad for you. Men want me, women fear me. I see. Men are always the one who hate me. That's true with me actually as well, Winter. Men do not like me. They take an instant dislike to me. Not always, but a lot of the time, women don't like you either. Some of them do. Some of them do. It's more common. But no, men often don't like me. That's another world one. Maybe the men don't like you because too many women do. I don't think so. A friend of mine once said it's because I'm very self-assured. Very self-assured, and men find that off-putting. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe you're just a cunt. That's more likely. That's more likely. Prophecy of the Three Witches goes here. Who would the Three Witches be? Baby doll, I guess. The young lady with witch in her name. Maybe Winter? Winter gives witchiness to me a little bit, maybe. I give bitchiness. That's true. You can give both. You can be a bitchy witch. I'd like you to meet Baby Doll. Okay. Am I nearly done with these? Nearly. There are a few sections that I'm very nearly done with. Which is exciting. You're trying to meet Baby Doll. Okay. I'm gonna put these up here. And then we'll take a look at transfiguration, I think. I've noticed a lot of those. Does this go there? On there? Yeah. No. People enchanted by glowing... Oh, strange technology from another world. Oh. Yeah? Yeah. Transfiguration. It's very woke, Baby Doll, yeah. Actually, this game kind of gives me vibes that it was like... I don't know this, but that it was made by, like, transphobic Eastern Europeans or something. I don't know why. You get that sometimes. She's a transphobic Eastern European. Okay, that goes there. You do occasionally get games and game studios that they usually are Eastern European. And they've had like no media training at all. And so they'll just tweet wild shit. And they're like, yeah, so... Would you date a bigot? No, I don't think I could, Baby Doll, no. I don't think so. I think we would just have a very, very different outlook on life. I just don't think I could. What if she was lightly bigoted? No, I don't think so. Because I think to be properly bigoted, you have to have like you have to have an element of hatred to your personality, and I just don't like that. Like you have to really hate. You don't think you could fix her? I don't think so, no. It's like
Drink, bitch.
someone like J.K. Rowling, right? Like she spends so much, she's a literal billionaire, and she spends all her time tweeting about trans people. Like, do you not have something better to do? Like, imagine how much that has to have consumed her life. I just don't think I could. To the point where, you know, her house is rotting from the inside. The mold speaks to her at night, whispers transphobia in her ear. But that's kind of what I mean. Like, you have to be, to get to that level of, like, you just have to be very, very consumed by it. And oh my gosh, it's the raccoon. Hi, Hen. How you doing? What were you playing? The Wolf Among Us? That's on my list. I haven't played it. That is on my list of games to play. I was gonna play it, and Baby Doll said you should play The Walking Dead first because it's much better. Like, oh, okay. How you doing, Hen? It's nice to see you. What was I looking for? Art books. Okay, I could do that. We finished Clair Obscur earlier this week. What did you think? What ending did you take, Hen? I think you can tell a lot about people by the ending that they take in Clair Obscur. I wish you didn't stop playing my recommendations, but there's still time. You took Verso's ending. Oh, so you're a bad person. I see. How does it feel to be a bad person? Maybe they just like hot old men, yeah. Stinky Raccoon Raid, hi, you're not late. You only just showed up. What, bad person? Yeah, only bad people take Verso's ending. I didn't realize you were a bad person, Hen. What else? That was the only right choice. No. Sorry. Sorry, we disagree. The only right choice is to not kill everyone. That's my opinion. Who the fuck is we? Okay. What was I doing? Oh, art books, okay. Imagine raiding someone and getting bullied, I know. I'm sorry, Hen. You can choose whatever Clair Obscur ending you like. Even if it is the wrong one. And live in a fantasy world that isn't even real while real people suffer? But they're real. I mean, I get what you mean by not real. But they still have feelings. I'm going to punk you. Like, you know, Lune and Ciel, they still have feelings. Not their fault that they're, you know, painted. Women don't have feelings. True, but I'm only bullying you, Hen. I think it's fine. I think there are good reasons for both endings, and that's one of the reasons why I really like the game, actually, because it is you can make an argument for both sides, whereas in a lot of games like that, it's like there's the right ending and there's the wrong ending. So yeah. I had a whole debate about this at the end of my stream because there were some differing opinions. Yeah, there were the right people and the wrong people. Yeah, that happens. I can see both sides. Don't get me wrong. It's not healthy It's not healthy for Mael to stay in the painting. It's not healthy. I get that. And she needs to grieve and whatever. But it's not fair to just genocide everyone. because, you know, a young girl might be sad. The actual answer is for Mael to leave the painting, and then for them to just leave the painting the fuck alone. Like, that's the correct answer. But what about Verso's grief and pain, though?
Good evening, darling.
What about Lune's grief and pain? When you kill her, because Verso's not real. Like, if you're only worried about the feelings of real people, Verso's dead. So it's an imaginary painted Verso that gets sad. Hi Sammy, it's nice to see you. But Verso's soul was trapped in the painting. I guess that's true. Part of his soul is in the painting, yeah. Not all of it though. And it's sort of like his essence rather than his soul. I don't know. I don't know if he really could be said to be trapped in the painting. Hi Steve, feeling better? Yeah, I do feel better. I'm still a little bit congested, as I'm sure you can hear. But other than that, I feel fine. Who's there? Also, Minoko being a dog was wild and so accurate. Yeah, I know. Thank you for the lurk, Winter. Many art books down here. But I do think it is a really interesting game because of how unclear it is and how some people. I had quite a heated conversation with Kay Somney about it. She was very, very the other side. She took Verso's ending, and she sort of looked at it from a family perspective. Like, what would you do for your family? Like, how would you burn the world to the ground for your family, kind of thing. Which I can kind of fuck with, honestly. It also tells a lot about how people handle grief. Yes, I mean that's what the whole story is about, right? Grief. In fact, I'm making a YouTube video about the game, and the title for the YouTube video is "Painting Over the Wound," which is all about grief and how you hide it. Yeah. I can only shade. How many people would you kill for the Dream Girl? I wouldn't kill anyone in cold blood for the Dream Girl, but I would defend her against as many people as I could, I think. And that's kind of my position as well when people ask me if I would give my life for my cats. Because, like, the obvious answer is no. Like, who would give their life for their cats? In the sense that if it was a trade, if it was a like a cold, dispassionate trade, no one would do it. But if it's like, would I defend my cat against someone attacking it? 100%. Because the thought of my cat thinking, where is he and why isn't he helping me, would break me in half. So I have no choice. Like, literally no choice. And that is how I would get myself killed over a cat. I thought of it from the view of people using AI to create worlds and people to hang out with when they're so desperately lonely or powerless, or drug use. Yeah, and that's, like, yeah, I totally get that. It kind of depends on how real, how conscious you think those people in the painting were, right? I think that's kind of what defines it. If you're willing to say they're not conscious at all and it's all just an illusion, then Verso's ending is the correct ending. But I think from interacting with them, you can kind of tell that they are conscious and they are real people. So, yeah. It's like that one saying goes, a hero would burn you to save the world, but a villain would burn the world for you. I guess, yeah. I like your lurk, Winter. Yeah, this is not lurking, Winter. This is bad lurking. Oh, this costume is an ick. Sorry, Meg. The number of things that have given Meg the ick about me this week, they are really stacking up. I'm getting concerned. If I searched our DMs for that's an ick, I bet there would be at least half a dozen references in like the last week. I would happily sacrifice myself for my cat no matter the circumstances. Now, if I were asked to do the same for someone like a friend, I'd say no. I have far more sympathy for animals than I ever will for humans. Me too. Me too, Audacity Witch, yeah. Me too. Yeah, because to me, I thought it was insane. Maëlle did not even think of Gustav once she got her memories back. I didn't like that. Yeah, Maëlle's a bit of a bitch, honestly. That's kind of my opinion. She's quite selfish, I think. As soon as she realizes that she's a painter, she's very selfish. She just thinks about herself. And the ending, her ending, if you take it, you should watch the video, Hen, if you haven't seen it. You should watch her ending. It's quite cold. Neither ending is a good ending. Neither ending is a good time. You're a Claire stan. Claire's the only, like, Claire's also a bitch, but she's the only one in it that's remotely sensible. Claire is just done with the whole thing. Claire's like, can we just get back to doing what we're supposed to be doing, guys? But the bundles, but the 40 inches, but the maxi skirt. Yeah, no, Claire's very hot. And she's very straightforward. I like that about her. What was I looking for? Art books, okay. I think there was one here. I think I remember seeing one. That's art. I can appreciate she's very hot and very straightforward. Do you break up with her? No, that sounds perfect. Do we think Claire would be a brat? I don't think so. Is that art? No. What else? Handy kitchen magic recipes. That's not what I want. The Holy Trinity. Hot, straightforward, and brat. Yeah. I don't know. I think straightforward and brat are mutually exclusive. I think part of being bratty is not being straightforward. So I don't know if that's possible. Nice, complete. Just a few more. You can be straightforward and a brat, you think?
Welcome back.
Cunty crop top you got there. Thank you, Bella. Thank you for the 20 stream streak, Megsy. And thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate that. Follows are anonymous, feel free to say hi if you would like. Alright, I need to do some lurkies, sleeping with Verso and Gustav at the same time. Thank you, Hen. Thank you for the lurk and thank you for the raid, you're a sweetheart. 100% as long as you're still trying to get a rise out of someone, you can absolutely be a brat while being straightforward. Okay. Being a female brat myself depends on the person. I enjoy being a bitch, so I love being as complicated as possible. Yeah, to me, I think brat is complicated. I think. But I can see how you could be a straightforward brat. If you wanted to be. Thank you for the lurk, Foxy, I appreciate you. You just want your brat to be complicated? Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. Just want it to be difficult. She's a convoluted brat. Break up? No, that sounds perfect. I'm struggling to find artistic books now. I was going to do Transfiguration, wasn't I? And now I've kind of forgotten. That's a very odd requirement for a partner, for her to be convoluted. Speaking of brat, when are we getting another Meg and Steve co-op game? Wait, which of us is the brat in that case? Okay, I'm a dip. I wanted to game some more, but your voice makes me sleepy. Have fun. Thank you, Bella. Thank you for the lurk. What type of games do you play? Hi. I play cozy games and narrative games, generally speaking. So like, for instance, this one. But, also, I've just realized it's nighttime now. But also like story games as well. I do those sometimes. I'm a naturally blunt person when I don't have the time or energy to sugarcoat things, so I often lose friends or hurt people's feelings. But for me, it's just a life thing. I mean, that is very straightforward. And yeah, I can respect a blunt person. As long as I know it's coming, do you know what I mean? I died in my application game. You died in your cozy game, Meg. You're not supposed to die in the cozy games. Oh, that's odd. That's odd. When I was blunt the other night, you tried to sulk and go to bed. Well, that's why I said as long as I'm expecting it. Yeah, Meg was mean to me the other day. As she should be, yeah, I know. It's not a cozy game, it's hard work. This is hard work as well. A little baby bunny just ran over and sat outside the window and was very polite to stay still while I took pictures. That's very cute. If I sugarcoat too much, then I'm going to end up hurting myself more than the other person because they don't fully understand how I feel and what I want from them. Yeah. There's a book about that called Radical Candor. And it's, yeah, just about saying whatever you think. Sam Harris wrote a book as well about how little white lies are just damaging, and you should just say what's true. And, yeah, I can get behind that. It's difficult to hear sometimes, but I do think it is better. Sometimes saying how shit is can be more damaging. I mean, of course. I think it's one of those things where you just need a lot of emotional intelligence for, and emotional intelligence is hard to come by, unfortunately. But yeah, Kelly Shade, she doesn't think about what she's saying. Do you break up with her? I think I'd prefer that to someone who over edits themselves. I think it's hard to say, but yeah, I don't know about that. Like, tactfulness is still important. Like, it's difficult to have a line between tactfulness and just being inauthentic. And it's hard to walk that line, I think, sometimes. Goes in there. Seeing a lot of summoning books. Maybe I'll do summoning books again. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of summoning books. Okay, let's grab some while I'm here. It's 11. I can only share thoughts on an intellectual conversation and then making out. I think I'd prefer it the other way around. Make out first, both come, and then have the intellectual conversation. I think. I don't know. I'll try it both ways, and I'll come back to you. Whoa, there was no com in there. Yeah, I added that. That's art. Take that with us, I guess. Art and summoning. You're coming from a makeout session? It depends on how much she's doing during the makeout session. Are you a middle schooler? Well, I kind of, you know, figured it would go further. So hand job, got it. Possibly. Yeah. Don't say hand job, Meg. Oh my god. Imagine if Twitch saw you. Whenever a guy says cuddle, he means hand job. That's not true. I would absolutely just cuddle with you, Mexi, I promise. No hand job required. Oh, this isn't summoning. That's why I was confused by that. Summoning 1J. Whenever a guy says cuddle, he just wants to rest it on the butt. Not a single one of our conversations have ever mentioned cuddling. You mean the word cuddling? We've definitely talked about, I'm not going to get into detail, but we've definitely talked about cuddling adjacent things. But we've talked about fucking a million times. That's not true. Megzy and I are very well behaved. Where does this go? There. Bunny is back? Oh no. My point. Are you ready to watch TV later, Megzy? We're gonna watch our show later. If she's not playing Valorant with some guy. Which honestly these days, I don't know if she will be. Goes there. Did he show up for the session? Yeah, and she's having sessions with other men as well. It's not cool. Where does this one go? Somewhere here. There. Yes, but I'm a bit stuck now because I don't want to queue any more Val and I have nothing to watch. Oh. Well, I'll be around soon. And then we can play. That's art, that's art, that's art. Okay, these are all art. Kelly Shade, she wants you to book her sessions with other men. Do you break up with her? Oh, I thought that was Meg sending me a TikTok, but it wasn't. 2 hours is a lot of life. Just hit on one of your other e-boys, Meg. Is this art? No, where is art? There is art. I knew it was nearby. Did you watch all of the ones I sent last night? I did. I did watch all of the ones you sent last night. Well, I didn't watch them last night, but I watched them this morning. Yeah. To change drawn art into reality, that goes there. You didn't reply to any, so watch again and reply. Sorry. Did I not reply? Maybe I didn't. It's not art. Where's this one go then? Does it not go here? Is this actually monsterology? I guess it must be. Okay, that's confusing, but sure. Okay, and then this one's summoning again, which is here? Yes. Of course it is silly, look at the color. Okay, Meg's an expert. Shit. Okay. Well, I guess I'll look for the monsterology books then while I'm here. I think if Meg watched me play this game, it would make her rage. She's very about efficiency. Efficiency and doing things correctly. So efficient, yeah. Maybe I won't do monstrology, because now I can't see any. I've been here for the 20-hour grind. 23-hour grind. Nearly spent a whole day playing this. Which is wild when you think about it. It's the collarbone of that costume. You don't like... Well, you can't see the collarbones. You can see the neck tendons, you can't see the collarbones. And the six-pack. Yeah, the six-pack is a bit much. Oh, that's dungeon, that's not, it's not monstrology. That's what I mean, okay. Okay, so when you said that it's collarbones you don't like, what you actually mean is neck tendons? I see. Because I have fairly prominent collarbones, but I don't have that prominent neck tendons. Where does this one go? Why can't I find where it goes? I think it's both, okay. It's there.
Welcome back.
Hi Falcon, it's nice to see you. Welcome. Okay. Let's get rid of the monstrology books and then we're going to do transfiguration because I see those all the time. Because they're so thin they look snappable. Oh, I see. I see. Where's this go? There? Other side. There. Well, yeah, no, I can see why that would put you off. It's not new. Where's it? Oh, no. Where the fuck does it go? I'm blind. I might be blind. Or can I just not count to 4? Maybe I just can't count to 4. Okay, I just can't count to 4. That's why I hate very veiny guys. It just looks like you can get injured and bleed out. I see. I'm not particularly veiny. Not particularly, anyway. What was I going to do? Transfiguration. Yeah, okay. Okay, we can do that. What else not particularly veiny? Yeah, my dick is not particularly veiny either. Not particularly. I knew Meg was going to say something. You're being very badly behaved, Megsy. Oh my god, I got it right. Okay, now I can't find any transfiguration ones. There's one there. Just wanted to get the answer right. Yeah, I know. Megsy likes to be correct. He says 5 things on repeat, not to diminish the victory. You just say that's what she said. Do you break up with her? That's your entire thing, baby doll. Okay, you're the streamer. Okay, that's actually fair. That's actually fair. Show me a person who likes to be wrong. Well, I guess no one likes to be wrong, but some people like to be right more than others, let's say. Okay, wow, yeah, there are actually quite a lot of transfiguration books around. And I'm finding them. Being wrong activates my fight or flight. I remember once Meg was telling me about how mobile phone contracts work, even though I knew how my phone contract worked. And she was like, no, you're wrong about your own phone contract. So I was just like, okay, Mexi, no, you're right. Oh, the lighting changed. Is it because... Why? Is it the morning? I guess it's the morning. Didn't we work out you were wrong? No. No, I'm not wrong, Meg. I know how my own phone contract worked. Where... Okay. No, we're not doing monstrology, we're doing transfiguration. It's very different. You said you'd paid off the phone and you were still just giving them money. That sounds insane. That's... well, okay. Yes, that's true. Because there was also another part of the contract, which is the actual service. And they used to do it where it was just in one price. These days, they don't. These days, you pay off both individually. But that's not how it used to be. Okay, I remember, don't tilt me. Sorry. It was very cute, though. It was very sweet how, like, certain you were. It goes there. Counter curse. I could do curse ones at some point. That's transfiguration, I guess. Don't make me become a hate watcher, I'll do it. I kind of already thought you were. I thought you already were a hate watcher. If I'm gonna be honest. I think you've described my stream as rage bait multiple times. Sounds like hate watching to me. So where is the costume from? A show, right? I have no idea. I have no idea. I just mentioned a gym-like one to the artist, and that's what they came up with. Don't know where it's from. Sometimes it is pro and you intend it to be. That's not true. It's Transfiguration as well. We're finding a lot of Transfiguration books. Which is good, because I kind of thought that there would be lots of them. I thought it was like Heated Rivalry or that new one that's out, the fake dating one. I thought it was just generic vintage, yeah. It might be from something, I don't actually know. I'll find out. But possibly. Codex of Truth Verification. I think On Campus is a bit cringe. I see. So you don't want to watch that one together. I think that's Transfiguration. I think. We'll find out. I enjoyed TSITP. What is TSITP? Not familiar. The Summer I Turned Pretty, I see. I've not seen it. Okay. What was I looking for? Transfiguration. 1F. Uncultured. Yeah, very uncultured. But I really like this costume. I think it's really, really good. I'm a big fan. And I really like the last one. Well, yeah, the last one, the ally one, and the insane one before that. It's my opinion the artist has been knocking it out of the park. These last few ones. I go there, yes. I go Wait, no? Go somewhere else. It's really good, I just wouldn't date it. Okay. Well, if it makes you feel any better, Mexi, I don't own a crop top. Does that go there? Yeah. Stretch and hydrate. Thank you, baby doll. All the costumes are amazing except the vampire one. The vampire one was the first ever one, so... The only issue I have with the gym rat is the date on the shirt. That one rage baits me just by looking at it. Really? Yeah, that's the very, very first one. That one's before the original one. Because I had it done for Halloween 2 years ago. Or 3 years ago. How long have I been streaming? I guess 2.5 years now. Which is wild. You'd think I'd be better at it by now. Wait, that's your birth year? I didn't even clock it. It is. It is my birth year. Unfortunately. Goes there. No, that doesn't go there. Goes there. Yes. Okay. The way your birth year can be used for vintage costumes. But I guess it's implied that, it would be worn by someone who could wear adult clothes, at the time. When, you know, I just literally just been born. So I think it's okay. Goes there. There. Okay, that's the one with a jewel on it. Where's that one gonna go? Bro, can I? There, okay. Sure, I guess he's an adult, that's true. He is an adult. That one's kind of red. I feel like he's listening to Surfing USA. Well, that's more from the 50s, but maybe. Beach Boys were the 50s, I think. What does that one look like? Oh. Okay. Correlation of transformation, duration, and mana depletion. Oh, that goes there. The 50s? Surely not. Maybe the 60s. Maybe the Beach Boys was the 60s. I'm not sure. Rookie numbers, I need to up my game. Oh, 2 hours and 20 minutes? That's not even one stream, Audacity Witch. Yeah, those are rookie numbers. Very much so. Okay. Well, that's art, I guess. I could put it there. That's also art. Yeah, okay, I'll put these up here. And then that one goes here somewhere, I think. Yes, there. Nice. Now, Megzy has spent 1 month and 21 hours watching Cannoli Shade. Most of that muted while raging, probably. Probably. That's Transfiguration. It's also Transfiguration. Wow, so many Transfiguration ones. No, I Alt F4 when you piss me off. That explains why your watch time is only like 20th or something. That does explain a lot. Transfiguration. Also, why would I piss you off? I'm very nice to you. Don't eye roll at me. She eye rolled at me earlier and I eye rolled back and she was like, don't you eye roll at me. Oh, sorry. My bad. What game will you play next? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I think I might do maybe a narrative game next. I feel like we've done quite a few cozy games. It might be narrative game time. But I don't actually know. I wish they would make a From game. Can you imagine? That would be good. I would play that. But I don't know, yeah, maybe something narrative though next, I guess. Or maybe another cozy game if someone gives me a good one. Or there's supposed to be an update to Leave It Alone in June. So if that comes out, then I might do Leave It Alone. But that'd only be like a single stream, I would think. It's not a very big game. New map? Well, 2 new maps apparently. 2 new maps, yeah. So if there's 3 maps, I could probably make that into a single stream, I would think. You would think, anyway. What was I even getting? Transfiguration? Okay. Oh my gosh, that's a solid 2 evenings of playtime. Possibly, yeah. Possibly. If I took my time, certainly, yeah. I took my time. It's there. Okay. I grab these 2 necromancy books. That necromancy book, just because they happen to be here. And that one. And that one, oh my god. Necromancy books everywhere. You're on 20-something hours here, and you have 1,000 books left, I know. 24 hours. And I'm, yeah, what, pretty much exactly 2/3 of the way through. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, baby doll. But, imagine how much quicker you'll be next time. Imagine, yeah. You think? Think I'll be quicker? I'm honestly not convinced. Where is necromancy? There we go.
Welcome.
Hi, Bloobs. Thank you for the check-in. Welcome. It's nice to see you. Domination. Where does that go? Here? Yes. Fuck. There we go. I never know if it's better to flick through them to find the other ones, but I don't think it is. Who's there? Beginner's Guide to Necromancy goes there. Okay, and then I think the rest are Transfiguration, right? Yeah. The most depressing part is that you've used a bit of major magic, so you'll have to do it again like this. I know. Yeah, I know. She wants to flick through them, break up. I don't know what that means, baby doll. So I guess she can. I guess that's fine. I nearly done this. I still have... Okay, still have a few left. Still have a few left. But honestly, we're kind of getting there. There's not that many. Well, I guess there's 1,000 left. But, not doing too bad. Another transfiguration book. So many. Yeah, we're kind of getting to the stage now where everything's kind of very spread out. You know what I mean? Although I haven't done history books once, so you would think that there are a lot of history books knocking around. I believe you've got this in under 30 hours. You think? Can you not make piles on the floor? I can, and a lot of people do that. But for me, I don't know. I don't really see if that's super valuable to do. 1F. But I do have 24 hours, so what do I know, I guess. 1F. Doesn't that just defeat the purpose? The floor, also known as a big shelf. Yeah, I feel like if you've already picked them up, then taking them to the shelf to put them on the shelf is probably fine. It's probably just as good. Do you know what I mean? But I can see an argument both ways. I think honestly, it would be much better. I'd be much better if I was faster at this part, at actually putting them on the shelves. I think that's my bottleneck. I'm just bad at that. That goes there. Big shiny one goes there. Can I see your bottleneck? Oh, baby doll. Detection and nullification goes there. There. Theory of Transfiguration is the big red book, which goes there, and fuck. There. It goes there. I would have a pile of all the first volumes and then the second, third, fourth, fifth. That's the most psychotic way that you could do it. That's the worst way you could do it. I think that would just make it worse. I think that would just make it much, much harder. But, I mean, please do a playthrough and do that. I'd love to hear about it. Where's this one go? Is it new? Oh, that's a necromancer one. That's why I don't know where that goes. Okay, that makes sense. That was very confusing for a second. I'd personally start with the top floor and then the bottom. Yeah, you could totally do that. You could totally do that. Oh, that doesn't go there. Goes there. Yeah, okay. Goes there. Goes there. Okay, and these are both necromancy, which are here, I think. Yes. And if a book belongs on the bottom floor, then throw it over the banister. Actually, that would be smart. Yeah, that would be smart. If you notice it goes on the floor below, just throw it over the banister. Yeah. I also start on top and finish below. Good, yeah, good choice, Nunut. Dealing with hauntings. There. Okay. Okay, we should do history. Oh no, we should do that one while we're here. There. Seal and Sever, lost rites of curse breaking. I guess that's curses. The illusory art, that one goes here. Goes there. We done all the illusion books? No, we still haven't. It's crazy, crazy how we haven't done a single set yet. What else? That's necromancy. Put that here while I'm here. I'll go there. Goes here. Like that. Amazing. Okay, we're looking for history. Because I have not done a single history book. Or at least I don't think I have. Field Guide to Monsters. God, I'm gonna do it. Oh, I hope that didn't damage the book. All this to look around for a minute and then never open the game again. Yeah. I do wonder if I didn't stream, would I play games like this? And then I realized that I played the Leaf game. I played Leave It Alone, which is kind of very like this in a lot of ways. So I guess that answers my question. If I actually owned this game, I would have a gazillion hours on it because I love sorting. I guess the only problem with it is that everything has a very specific place. As opposed to something like unpacking, where you can kind of riff on it a little bit. Tism is not strictly an on-stream thing. True. Leave It Alone, yeah, it's a leaf cleaning game. You know, like leaf blowing? Or A Little to the Left, yeah. And I have played a lot of that. Like really a lot. Okay, I just have to go over the banister. It's history. It's summoning. Oh my god, just get over. Actually, there's also a world where it would be smart to just throw everything over the side. I don't know. Something about that makes sense to me. Unpacking stresses me the fuck out, really? How come? Why unpacking? Unpacking seems very unstressful to me. Congrats on bingo, Jinx. How are you doing on bingo, Winter? Have you caught up with Nunu yet? She had quite the lead, if I remember rightly. Quite the lead. Spoken like someone who's never played a Dark Star run. What is a Dark Star run? What is that? Everything in the wrong place? Wow. And it... Wait, but it won't let you continue, will it? Until, I guess that's language rather than history. I thought it wouldn't let you continue if things were in the wrong place. Including pre-placed items? Really? You just have to fuck up that person's entire place. It's a specific type of run? Oh. I see. Well, that sounds horrific. Even the ending is different? Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that that was an option. That's so interesting. Hiya, Kane. Welcome. Nice to see you. I didn't know that there were different endings. That's wild. You've been a very, very good girl, baby doll. Such a very, very good girl. You've also been a very bad girl. Baby doll, a very bad girl. What was I looking for? History. The shitty boyfriend level is a pain in the ass no matter the run though. I love that it's I love the story that unpacking tells. Because there's no explicit story. And yet everyone knows that they're a shitty boyfriend. And it's so funny. I finished all my packing today for the big move. You've been a very good girl, Winter. Where are you moving? You're a very good girl. Unpacking has a story, yeah. Yeah, it does. You start out as a young woman who goes off to college, and then you get a boyfriend, and it has some like really, really good things. Like, you have your certificate from college, and there's nowhere to put it, and you have to like put it under the bed or something, because your boyfriend's shit is everywhere. And then you end up being a lesbian in the end. It's kind of fascinating how well it tells the story. Have you turned a woman gay? Generally speaking, women that are interested in me are bisexual. Have any of them sworn off men afterwards? Possibly. I couldn't say. That makes sense. Why does that make sense? I've often wondered why that is the case. But it's been a pretty consistent pattern, honestly. It could just be that a lot of women are bisexual, honestly. I almost did, and I'm not even into women. That's the effect. That's the effect that I can have on people. I guess we could do psychology once I've done history. Those are both warrior, we might as well take them. Twink gamer man equals bisexual woman, you think? I'm not particularly twinky. I have a beard. Although I guess it's not much of a beard, honestly. It's also implied that the main character had a climbing accident based on the back medication, cane, and slow disappearance of the climbing gear. I didn't notice that, but yeah, that's really cool. Twinks can't have dad bods, yeah. That's expired, twink. I was pretty twinky when I was younger. Women are terrifying, but I love them, I say as a woman myself. Women are terrifying. I think they're okay. I can handle women, for the most part. Depends how badly behaved they want to be that particular day. Extra doubt. Okay. More transfiguration. Not what I want right now. I'm surprised I'm not finding more history. I mean, I found quite a few, but I figured I would see more. You're trying to do more transfiguration? Yeah. Bigger boobs, I guess. None of these are history. Why is this fucking me? Oh, that's history. That's problematic. Sorry. I apologize. I hope you can forgive me, baby doll. You can have whatever size boobs you want. Oh, still no history books. What's this one going to be? Effort builds confidence. That's probably psychology, right? I would guess that's psychology. She wants you to get bigger boobs, break up. No, I would just, I'd hit the weight bench. That's history, I guess. We don't choose our boob size. It's not Build-A-Bitch. That is fair. That is fair. I guess you just lucked out, Migsy. Sometimes I look at the books and I look at the titles, and then I realize that I haven't taken in any of the titles in like the last 10 books that I looked at. That happens to me quite a lot. Okay, smooth. Obviously. Imagine zoning out on stream, I know. I know. I would highly recommend doing a Dark Star run on stream though, so chat can help find things that are in the correct spot. I didn't realize it was like a whole thing, but yeah, that sounds like fun, honestly. That does sound like fun. Hi, Serial, welcome. Long time no see, it's nice to see you. You want to play this game? That's so interesting because usually, anytime I play a game, you've already played it. So it's interesting that I got here first. This time. History 2N. I'm gonna have dreams about this costume tonight. Okay. 2N, yeah. Okay. Okay, so I guess I had already done some history books. Guess I had. Yeah, I almost bought it. Busy life, almost no time for games. I see. Does that explain why we haven't been graced with your presence for a while? Because I think if I remember last, you were between jobs, and so you came to say hi to us, and then I guess you are no longer like that. Is there no? Oh, there. New job, but also new girlfriend. I see. Well, does she like Twitch streams? If she likes Twitch streams, then I could suggest somewhere for her to spend her evenings. I have an ad, so I didn't hear the response. Ugh, I hate the ads so much. Don't give me that emote, baby doll. I have no choice. You love this model? Hi, Robin.
Welcome back.
I think I have a few new ones that you haven't seen. Have you seen the insane one? Did you say anything? I said, does your new girlfriend like Twitch streams? Because I have somewhere that she could spend her evenings if she does. Who's there? You've seen that one? Okay. I think you've seen them all then. She does? Okay. It's literally perfect then. It's literally perfect. And that goes there. Okay. Okay, there are so few books up here. I'm just going to throw them all off the side. I don't know if that's a good idea, but part of that seems like a good idea to me. Because then I can just deal with them all down there, right? It's so bad for the books though, oh fuck me. So how's this game? Is it like you have to do it a certain way, or can you do whatever you want? Basically, you just have to get the books on the right shelves. And in the right order. But, other than that, you can do it however you like. I saw some people color coding. Yeah, you can do that. You can do lots of things. How many books do you think are in this library? I think it's about 3,072 is what it looks like to me. Can I deal with you all down there? Thanks, baby doll. You are ridiculous. I try. I try, baby doll. If you didn't want the dad jokes, don't come to a 40-year-old stream. Imagine my boss shows up right now and sees me just throwing the books over the side. Pretty sure I would get in trouble. I don't really know if that helped all that much. I come from a 40-year-old stream. Baby doll, you can't admit how much you come on Twitch. At least 10? Yeah, at least 10. You should try the Patreon content, baby doll. Especially now it's on the Discord. Literally no excuse. You refuse. Is that true, baby doll? You can tell me. If you've listened to one, you can tell me. It'll be our secret. Unless Burnt Norton. I should do that. I've been wanting to record more voice stuff for a while. And I just haven't. Okay. Look how nice and tidy the balcony looks now. We don't talk about this. Yeah. Okay. If I listen to you coming, I never show up again. Not everything on the Patreon
bitch.
has me coming on it. Not everything. Oh god, my chair is so squeaky. Thank you for the hydrator, Kane. Some of them are just nice, nice stories, baby doll. Like the one where Hermione is entered into a dog show. Like that one. Extra doubt. Okay. What do we do? You're so gross. I didn't write it. I just read it. Oh, we could do dungeon ones. Since there's 3 here. Sorry, Hermione's entered into a what? It's called Best in Show, if you'd like to listen to it. And yeah, no, she's literally entered into a dog show. In my defense, I didn't find it. It was sent to me. I love leashes as much as the next girl, but a dog show is a bit much. I don't even remember what happens, now that I think about it. Can't even remember what happens. Dungeons is purple. Some purple, anyway. The inverse law of high-grade armor and fabric coverage. I wonder where that one is. And warrior, do we think, maybe? Can you make me purple? I literally don't know what to say to that, baby doll. I'm speechless. What am I looking for? Purple, 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 purple. Not that kind of purple though. Like a lighter purple, like a lilac. But not quite a lilac. That's philosophy. Guess we can put that somewhere. Where does philosophy go? Over there? Can I bite your bicep? I've actually been focusing my workout routine on biceps recently. Because I feel like my biceps are not as impressive as they should be. But the gym guy, the gym costume, he has quite impressive biceps. I'd be okay with his. That's purple. It's not purple. That's not purple. He's mostly shoulders, not arms. He's very shoulders. Yeah, he's very shoulders. Which honestly is hotter. I don't particularly like very, very big arms. I don't like very big arms. But I do like big shoulders on men. Big shoulders. And not a big chest, but like a solid chest. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna bite you without asking, because brats don't ask without a punishment first. That's true, that's true. Her shoulders are wider than yours. Do you break up with her? Yeah. No, I have to have the wider shoulders. That is, that's a requirement. Kind of, oh, that's purple. No, that's not the right kind of purple. It's the wrong purple. I guess I can put these in the dungeons area. Marked by Dream Girl. Yeah, exactly. Go here? I think, oh, that definitely does not go there. It's there. Goes there. Goes there. Wow, we're completing so many rows now. Kendra would be so proud of me. Okay, we only have a few dungeon books left. What else? Management? Management and... I guess, is that management? Yeah, that's management. Guys, what do I write first? Passion Project script or Steve Gay fanfiction? What's the Passion Project? I don't think you've talked about it before. I don't know if that's management. It might be. I'm willing to hope that it is. Is Steve Gay fanfiction not the Passion Project? I think that's management, but I'm not sure. Probably. Something for making a video? Really? What about? I'm gonna start a Caliphate Shade Mpreg fanfic. Robin Redgrave has already done Mpreg fan art of me. Which is, you know, very nice. I appreciate that. So much. What am I looking for? Management. I think that's management. I think that's law. That's not management. That's management, I think. Can you manage me? You don't want to think anymore. Could I manage you? Probably. I think so. Legal treatment of forbidden magic. How exciting. The art of management and maintenance. I guess that is necromancy though, rather than management. It goes here. Yeah. Maintain 2. You need maintaining. I think I could maintain you. I think that would be fine. That's management. That's management. They're all kind of a blue kind of color. Then he looks at loads of blue ones and none of them are management. Okay, cool. That's nice. Prophecy by the Three Witches. That goes up here somewhere. I've seen that one. He says, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there. Book of Spells. I might as well take that one and put that one in. Just because why not? She's a lot of work, break up. No, that's fine. I don't mind her being a lot of work. All the best ones are a lot of work, baby doll. It's kind of part of the deal, generally speaking. It's no fun. It's no fun if she's not a lot of work. Where is management? Over here? Here, maybe? No. Over here. Yes, okay. Goes there, that goes there. Magical supply chain management goes... Yeah. Literally the last place I look, every single time. Just because the world hates me. Guild Treasury and Reward System Management. Here. Well, that's 6, not 9. Legal system for magical actions and accidents and accountability. I'm assuming that's, yeah, that's jurisprudence. Deal with that one in a moment. This one go here. Yes, okay, good. Legality and regulation of magic use. I think that one is, yeah, it is. No, it's not. That's a jurisprudence one as well. Okay. I see. What's your reward system? An extra inch for every time she's a good girl. What's this one? Organizational discipline. It goes... yeah. No. Where the fuck does it go? Okay, am I losing my mind? I think I might be. Hi bitches, I'm happy to announce that after a 6 hour long flight, I'm officially on vacation. Where are you vacationing? Oh, it goes there. Why am I blind? Where are you vacationing? If you don't mind me asking. I don't want to short-term dox you. I think this one's sociology. I don't think that one goes there. Those two are both jurisprudence, though. Why is Steve such a slut right now? Hi, I'm Steve. It's nice to meet you. Okay, jurisprudence. And economics will also do. Fine with taking two that are the same color. That makes sense to me. Just because it's easier to see them, basically. Easier to see them because they're the same color. I'm on the Spanish island of Tenerife. I'm pretty sure that's Spanish, yeah. I'm pretty sure. I've been to Tenerife. It's nice. It's very warm. Especially in June. Holy fuck. What else easier to see? My dick, baby doll, I guess. Was nice 30 years ago. To be fair, it's been a long time since I have been to Tenerife. Not 30 years ago, but it has been a long time. Whether it's nicer or less nice, I couldn't tell you. I've seen a pride bench. It made my day. Really? I don't know how tolerant the Spanish are. I have found in general that Southern Europeans are a little bit less woke than the Northern Europeans, but that may not be true. Okay, I have full arms. So this is economics.
Welcome back.
Thank you for the check-in, Sam. It's nice to see you. There. Still economics. Where does this one
Welcome back.
go? Hi, Elandra. Welcome. Elandra Waterside. That is... oh, Eliandra. Eliandra, maybe? Thank you for the check-in. Welcome. It's nice to see you. I need to fix this chair. It is a squeaky boy. Economics, wage structures in the magical professions. That goes there. That's jurisprudence. That's jurisprudence. That's jurisprudence. This is financial. The art of the tariff. That's a political joke. The squeaks are immersive. It sounds like sneakers on the court. It really does. It's the I can't make it do it now, but it's the arms of the chair, I think. Goes there. Can you make me do it now? Can I make you squeak? Possibly. Only if you're a good girl, though. Goes there. Oh, this is jurisprudence, that's why it does not go there. Arcane magic systems, that goes there. Introduction to magical economics goes there. And I think the rest are all law, okay. Any ideas for dog names? Preferably feminine. Elsie. Elsie. I don't know why. Actually, no, I take it back. That's a terrible name. Elsie's in chat, catching strays. And then this one there? No. There. It. Barbara is also a terrible name for a dog. I apologize if your dog's name is Barbara, but it's not a good name. Goes there. Goes there. Goes there. And that goes there. Okay. Wow, we are really making progress now. Marie Curie for a dog. Yeah, honestly, I can get behind it. I was literally just about to say that's a nice one. What, Barbara? For a dog? I like normal human names for male animals, like, you know, Arthur or Albert or Alan. Those are quite funny. But for women, I don't know. I'd rather have like a Smokey or a, you know, princess or something, I think. What about mathematics? We can do mathematics. You insulted your choice. Oops, I can't spell. I hate that that Twitch doesn't allow you to edit your messages. I realize why it doesn't, but it bothers me all the time. She's more of a Smokey or a princess than Barbara. Do you break up with her? No, I would call her Smokey, that's fine. Misty. Fluffy. That's fine. What was I looking for? Oh, mathematics books, okay. Maths books seem pretty easy to find. To the point where I don't even really need to look at the titles, honestly. Oldie is a pet name. You can start calling me Oldie if you like, baby doll. You do actually generally use quite nice pet names for me. Handsome, things like that. It's the least bratty thing about you, I think. I'm thinking maybe Carwin. It might be too much of a mouthful. It depends. I think for a Carwin, she has to be very, very like prim and proper. It's quite a impressive name. I said not so handsome literally 24 hours ago. Yeah, that's fine. Most of the time you're nice. Most of the time you're nice. You yelled at me when I kept calling you stinky and I cried. As you should. You should be nice to me. I give you all this entertainment. You gotta watch me organize books for 4 hours a night. For like literally 2 weeks. When I put it like that, it sounds more like torture. You entertain yourself, okay. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad I can give you a space such that you can entertain yourself. Well, yeah, mathematics books are easy to find. I should have done these before. Impressive? You'd be impressed in Wales? I don't know, Carwyn. It's very, you know, this is my rich Uncle Carwyn kind of thing. That's how it reads to me anyway. 2D. Okay, 2D is up here. No. There. There. Easy. Fuck me, I thought the button on the cassette was a finger. I was so confused. Six finger Steve, no. No, there's a button at the top and a button on the side. Strictly 5 fingers. You're trying to get his 6th finger. It's much thicker and longer than the other ones. Goes there. And then... Yes, but there. Goes there. That goes there. Where's this one go? Is it new? Yes, it is new. Okay. It goes there. No. Shit. Where does this one go then? Oh, there. Okay. And then there. And there. Okay. Okay, I think we look for more maths books, because those were kind of easy. She's much thicker and longer than the other one. Break up. No, she sounds hot. I like them thick and long, generally speaking, baby doll. Okay, yeah. Maths books are so easy to find. Holy fuck. I feel like Kendra told me this before, and I ignored her. So, you know, pretty standard. Who's there? Oh my god, same. You like them thick and long too? I see, baby doll. We have so much in common. It needs to be easy to call because she'll be helping out on the farm. I see. Have you ever heard of an 8x6? I haven't, baby doll. Can you explain? Maybe I have an 8x6. Who knows? In the drawer, maybe. Which of those numbers do you think that I'm not hitting? Is it the 8 or the 6? Okay, that's so where's maths? I've already lost it. Yeah. I really like the name Gin for my dog. She passed away 6 years though. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. 8 is a lot of number. You think 8 is the one that I'm struggling with? I don't know. I don't know about that. I feel like thickness comes with length, if you see what I mean. That goes there. Goes there. It really makes me reconsider when I talk about dick next to Gwen talking about dogs. It's we have all kinds here, baby doll. You can keep talking about dicks if you want. That's fine. Who's there? Green and purple. Where's green and purple? There. Nice. Nice. The law of equivalent exchange goes there. Sorry for being a party pooper, that's fine. That goes there. It goes there. And then... yeah, okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 mathematics books remaining. Can I find all 10 and finally finish a section? Maybe. Maybe. I can appreciate she wants an equivalent exchange to break up with her. No, that's fine. Fair exchange is no robbery, baby doll. If she tells me what she wants and what she's willing to offer in exchange, I'll consider it. So I found 1. I need to find 9 more. 9 more, which sucks because some of them could be hidden under other books and I just wouldn't see them. I just wouldn't see them. I don't think this is the most effective way to do this, but I really want to finish a section. And I feel like the maths books are my best bet for finishing a section today. So I'm sticking with it. Because they're kind of brightly colored and they have a very distinctive pattern to them. I think I need a new YouTube playlist. I think this one is starting to run its course. Okay, well, it's not looking great for me finding 8 more. I'd get a dog and call it Blade, like the wolf guy in Elden Ring. I don't actually know how to pronounce that. I might actually consider Elsie. Elsie sounds like an old dog, is the problem. You need 8 more. What a coincidence, baby doll. There are 8 more maths books somewhere on this floor. And I can't see a single one. I don't think. Oh, that's one. Oh my god, that scared me. Baby doll, because she's sick. Oh, you've been a very bad girl, baby doll. I don't know why you being sick makes you a bad girl. You have been a very bad girl. Bad for being sick? I know, I don't really understand either. I think Bjorn has some explaining to do. But I am a slave to the redeem, I'm afraid, baby doll. I have no choice. Bjorn for making me play the sensory nightmare that is Overwatch. You've been a very bad boy, Bjorn. Very bad boy. Honestly, that one I support much more. Overwatch is bad. I mean, it's fine, I guess. Okay, I don't see how there can be 7 other maths books here and I can't see a single one. They're so brightly coloured. They must be under something. Or I'm blind. Or both. I can appreciate she's a sensory nightmare breakup. What, you mean like she's sticky? I think if she was sticky, like constantly sticky, I would break up. I don't think I could handle a sticky girly. Okay, well. Can't see a single other maths book. It's a little concerning. Why would she be constantly sticky? I don't know. Maybe Kari? Kari's a good name for a dog, yeah. Kari's a good one. Okay, where's Maths? Over here, right? Yeah. Okay, actually now that I look at these ones, I can kind of see why I can't see them. Because they are not as brightly coloured as some of the others. So, wow, 100 books down? I know, Mixie, I know. I've been doing maths. Maths was easy. Okay, what can I do now? Summoning, I guess. Let's just do, like, summoning and necromancy and prophecy. Fuck it. We're being multidisciplinary now. It's the only way it's gonna work. Although most of these are divination, honestly. It was at that point that I fucked off everything and just picked up every book. I knew where they all went anyway. Yes, no, I'm sort of at a similar point. Okay. So, divination. It goes there. Goes there. Animal oracles. There? No. There. Number 4. Book of Constellations. Volume 1. There. Meg, why are you deleting messages? What are you doing? I feel like Meg's crashing out. What's wrong? Voices of the Oracle goes there. You didn't acknowledge them? That's because they're in my DMs, Meg. I have your DMs up. The Art of Feng Shui. I mean, I can read them out if you'd like. I didn't think you'd want me to, considering the extreme content of them. Animal oracles. Succubus summoning. Apocalypse omens and warnings. That goes there. You deleted a video this morning, so you set the precedent. I see. I deleted a picture earlier as well, and you didn't notice. So, you know what I mean? Not paying attention. Necromancy, summoning. Okay. Where is summoning? Over here somewhere, right? L.E. boy, I know, sorry. Lurk, see you Tuesday if you don't cancel. Thank you for the lurk, baby doll. That's very sweet of you, thank you. I appreciate you. Was this summoning? Yes, okay. Goes there. Goes there. Goes there. Necromancy. That's summoning. Where does this go? I just adopt the cat without typing it, still on timeout, or they change color. Sorry, I don't understand the question. But you can adopt a new one every hour. But you keep them. They shouldn't change color. They should be the same color. If they do change color, that's wrong. And then those are 2 necromancy, okay, which I think is here. Yes, okay. The beginner's guide goes. Is this necromancy? No, it's not necromancy. What am I talking about? This is necromancy, okay. Goes there. On the fixation of severance and severance of souls, that goes here. There, okay, nice. My dog Bella was almost called Ruby, but it just didn't fit her. I think Bella's better than Ruby, if I'm honest. Ruby's okay, but yeah. I find it mad when people name kids before they even see them. So I was going to be called Matthew. My parents chose Matthew for me. And then when I came out, they decided I was a Stephen instead. And ruined my life. That's not true, but you know. Okay, Transfiguration. Oh, that's an illusion book. We can do that one while we're here. I think that's a good way to do it. Just have an idea and then change it if you want to. Yeah, I can see that. That's curses. That's not Transfiguration. Kalishe, when is the last time you spoke to each parent? I spoke to my mother like a week ago. And my father, I guess, like a few weeks before that, I think. I generally speak to my mom much more frequently, and my dad is more of a hour-long catch-up every so often. It's generally how that goes. My first boyfriend was called Matthew, really? Was he nice? What do you think he's doing now? Do you think he's having a good time without Megsy? Impossible. Book of Shadows, that can go here. Honestly, no idea. He was never a social media person, I see. Yeah, me neither. I had a Twitter account for a while. But nothing beyond that, really. What am I looking for? Transfiguration. I can't remember his surname to check Insta. You can't remember his name? Wow, he must have really left an imprint. Hi Lynn, how you doing? How was I saw you were streaming Valorant the other day. That's crazy. Don't stream Valorant. Wow, lots of Transfiguration books. I was forced to play Requiem by a dude I'm at right now. Requiem? You mean Resident Evil Requiem? It's a good game. I really enjoyed Resident Evil Requiem. Probably my favorite Resident Evil so far, I think. Possibly. Yeah, I think so. It was a lot of fun, and the mixture of the two playstyles was also very good. Huge fan. I know that's not a Transfiguration book, but we'll make it work. Where does it go? Goes here. Nice. Yes, I do. I'm terrified of it. The Leon fan service is crazy. I love the Leon fan service. I really do. I really do. The objectification of that boy is excellent. Huge fan. I want a sweet treat, but no sweet treat sounds good. I'll be finished streaming in like half an hour, Mexi. That goes there. How many do I have? 13? I need 2 more. You should play it in platinum mode? What is platinum mode? I don't think I'm familiar. No, you are the sweetest, you think? I don't know. Deleting all those messages says otherwise, Mexi. Hardcore mode. Oh, okay. I just looked up Welsh names for dogs and this website is just spamming random nouns, verbs and adjectives. Have you considered Gellet? Gellet is a good name. It's not very feminine, but you know. If difficult is not your type, then what are you doing with me? Who knows? Who knows, Mexi? You think you're difficult? I don't know if you're difficult. You just play Valorant with your e-boys. All of them. Did you just tell Gwen to call a dog Gullet? No, Gellet. As in Gelly. That's the name of my dog. One e-boy. Okay. I mean, that's not what it... You were in at least a trio the other day, so that's at least 2 e-boys, Mexi. Transfiguration. Where does that go? 1F, which is in front of me, here. Okay. You're hot when you're jealous, though. Only when I'm jealous. Wow, you are not being nice to me today. Okay, that's not transfiguration. That's 2F. 1F. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Mastery of Mimicry. Is it a new one? Is a new one. That guy's just a friend of his. I call him Daddy in party chat to embarrass him. Right. Okay, sure. I wonder if I can find a new Valorant duo tonight. Probably. Goes there. That goes there. You should master the Uru e-girl voice to make it worse. She's not very good at the Uru e-girl voice, actually. Or at least I've never heard her do one. It's any good. She's not an Uru type of person. But I guess there's always time. You're very good at it? Ask Brad. Oh. Well, I've never heard it, so that must be something you use on the serious e-boys. Does this go? Yeah. Nice. Nice. Bro, stop getting stuck. No, 7 there. Yeah. You for thinking about duoing with anyone else than Meg. You're right. I am a bad boy, Sam. I am a bad boy. I did it for him and Goat to piss them off, I see. Because I want you to like me. Really, you want me to like you? And this is your strategy? Wow. Are you just bad at this, Mexi? Maybe you're just bad at this. I hadn't considered that. No. Where does this go? No. Oh, here. Yeah, okay. And then that one goes there. No, it doesn't. It's here. Nice, okay. You said I'm good at everything. Now the truth is coming out. I did say that. I did say you're good at everything, yeah. It's a foolish thing to say. Okay, let's do summoning and divination and stuff again. That makes sense. It's art. Ooh, that's a detective one. I still don't think I've completed a section yet, which is wild. Okay, Steve, that was kind of mean. I apologize, Mexi. You know I don't mean it. Summoning again. They light up when you do, it's really cool. Well, I have yet to experience that. But I'm excited for when it happens. It's really not that crazy considering the books to section ratio. That's true. That's true. You would expect you to finish a lot of them all at the end. That is very true. That is very, very true. Introduction to Malediction Systems. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. Guessing that's curses, though. One would think. Summoning again. Summoning. Ooh, mystery fiction. Is Baby Doll EP buys? She is EP buys, yes. She lurked herself 5 minutes ago or so. Or 10 minutes ago? I don't really remember. A while ago. Can you introduce me to your men diction? That's very clever. I appreciate you taking up the slack while Baby Doll's not here. More summoning. Oh, that's all of them. Okay. Okay. Divination. Where does that go there? Okay. Summoning, 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 summoning. This one, where does this go? There. Omens and warnings was here. Shit. Prophecy of the Three Witches is there. This one is here. Yeah. And then the rest is summoning, which I don't remember where it is. No. Here, I think. I genuinely cannot do maths. Why did I see 2303 over 3072 and think, oh yes, 900 left? Yeah, I was also a bit dumb earlier and got the maths wrong. I used to be very, very good at mental arithmetic, and now I'm just not. I'm just not good at it anymore. And I'm assuming that's just getting old, I guess. You don't have the sections memorized? I do not, no. I am unfortunately a casual gamer at this game, Newt. Not on your level yet. Maybe one day, but not right now. Who's that? I forget what the numbers letters are, but I know their position. Really? How many times have you played through this now, Newt? Goes there. This one there. Nice. Mental arithmetic is one of those things that people think relates to intelligence, but it just doesn't. You're right, it doesn't. It's something you can learn as well. You can make your mental arithmetic much better if you want to. I guess we could do everyday magic if I can find actually no summoning. I don't know. Now I'm worried that I won't find any more summoning books. There's one there. Can you make me dumb? I mean, I just knock you on the head, I guess. That would do it. Summoning. I think that was summoning, yeah. Trans-temporal summoning. Voices of the Oracle, that's divination. Intelligent people can't really be dumb, and that's why they find the world so much more annoying. Yeah, I think there's truth to that, yeah. I think there is truth to that. I played it 3 times, now my 4th. I see. So yeah, you are kind of a pro now. Certainly much more than me.
Good evening.
Hi, Mina. Welcome. How are you doing, darling? And she's never jumped once, I know. She's committed to it. Book of Constellations. That's divination. That's divination. And summoning. You're planning to jump this time? Oh my god, so exciting. So exciting, Nunut. Oh, I guess we can do a book of pulverization while I'm here. There. How far am I away from doing this? What do I need? A book of space, is that it? Oh. And a book of psychokinesis. Okay, so black ones. Three black books of spells, okay. Okay. Roger. By the way, I saw a super hot waiter boy and wanted to flirt, but my family who don't speak English messed it up for me. Because after seeing the menu, they wanted to leave and I had to tell them how we basically immediately want the check after just a drink. Oh, I see. Your family don't speak English? Where are you from, Sam? Do you mind if I ask? But I'm also upgrading my magic, though I'm not sure if I want to use it. My opinion is that the game is better without magic. But I will obviously use the magic for my speedrun but I don't think I would use it just generally. I think I quite like the process of doing it without the magic. Especially if you have a full set of magic. That seems to make it way too easy. In my opinion. Hungary, I told you already. Ah. Yeah, no, I think you did. I think you're right. Sorry, I forgot. It's hard to keep track of everyone. Okay. Summoning. Well, I guess I could do this one for a second while I'm here. During GeoGuessr. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Nice. Trans-temporal summons and the law of causality. Where does that one go? Oh, this is not summon. This is okay. Yeah, that explains why I can't find it. It doesn't go here. That one goes there. Practical scrying and clairvoyance goes here. Voices, revelations for the chosen listener goes here. Nice. I think the rest are all summoning, aren't they? Yes, okay. I understand you, Steve. After all, you're just a man. Yeah, I know. Will the speedrun be more of a speed walk? Well, I can run. There is a run in this game. It's fairly underwhelming. And there is a run. Okay, trans-temporal summons goes...
Drink, bitch!
Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate. And a stretch. Thank you for the stretch. Oh. I'd love to know what is, wet that back and crack it. Thank you. I'd love to know what it is on my chair that's squeaking. I think it's the arm, but I'm not sure. That goes there, that goes there. Goes there. Goes there, yeah. And then this one goes there. Nice. The aggressive chair squeak on the stretch, I know. I need to figure out what it is that that I need to oil. Curses and necromancy, maybe? kind of fine with doing those. Ooh, what else? Yeah, I've kind of got like just a lot of random things left.
Welcome back.
And now it's like, what am I getting? Hi, Sir Nuttiness. Thank you for the check-in. Welcome. The moon looks very warm tonight. Can I see the moon? No, I can't see the moon from my, can't see the moon from my window. Oil me. Let's see. Pyramid Head sounds like a rusty tank. If you didn't know, I didn't. I didn't know. Oh, that's necromancy. Didn't I say I was doing necromancy? I think I did. Sorry, that was inappropriate. No, that's okay. I won't tell anyone. It's curses. I won't tell anyone. Necromancy again. I think some of the ones that I don't have are just like quite nondescript, and so they're hard to pick out. Oh, that's a math bug. Interesting. I'll do that one while I'm here. I don't know why, I just like doing these ones when I see them. If I didn't have the jump, I wouldn't. That would be annoying. Ooh, a book of spells. Book of Spells space, which goes there. Nice. Can't talk here, Gmail me. Oh, Gwen. You just want nudes back. Oh, that's another one. Or up here. Armor and muscle. Where does that go? There? Grand Encyclopedia of Magical Artifacts is not what I want. That one I do want. We are kind of making a lot of progress though. There's not really that many left. I wonder if I can do this in one more stream. Maybe. Honestly, maybe I think I could. Because in theory, it should get easier as you go along, right? I don't know. Would that be such a task? I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever emailed a nude before. That would be something new. That would be a new experience. Please find attached my cock. That would be different. You sent those nudes to someone else and also got nothing back from them. I see. Your nude nails. I didn't know nude nails were called that until fairly recently. Yeah. Regarding your last email, please find attached. Necromancer. Okay. Okay, curses are here. The Counter Curse Compendium. What does it look like? Like that. Okay. With curses, that looks like that? No, like that. Goes there. It goes there. In the taxonomy, structure, and mechanisms, I guess. There. Nice. 100 hexes and curses goes there. Okay, and then necromancy is here, right? I bet the file would be terabytes. Sure. That would be an interesting way to quit a job, imagine. Oh, thank you so much for the gifted sum. That's so kind, Vampire. Thank you. Imagine you quit your job like that, yeah. Please accept my 2 weeks notice. Here is a picture of my dick. That would be a whole thing. You're a sweetheart, Vampire, thank you. I can see why Megzy likes you so much. Look who's there. Nice. Then that one there? No. There. Okay, and then this one there. Okay. As per your last message, get fucked literally. Yeah, and then just massive dick pic. Dear manager, you really need dick because you're raging out. Here you go. The thing is, I'm assuming that would be very illegal. I'm pretty sure you can't just flash your dick at people just because they annoy you. I'm fairly sure that would be illegal. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Psychokinesis. It goes there. Amazing. Okay, so to finish this one, I literally just need one more book. This might be my first one to finish. I need the Book of Spells of Shadow. Okay. There's only one way to find out. Quits being a mod in spectacular fashion. I don't think it works as well. If you're a woman. I don't think it works as well. There's nothing really aggressive about a pair of tits. It would definitely go on your record. Sent me a dick pic. Not a bad dong, but inappropriate, yeah. Yeah. What am I doing? Transfiguration. Hi, thank you so much for the follow. Follows are anonymous, but feel free to say hi if you would like. This is a conversation. I guess you've never handed in your notice at work by showing them your dick or whatever. All I'm saying is it's an option. It's an option for next time. Okay. Oh, that's Transfiguration. It says Transfiguration on the title. That's not Transfiguration. I thought it was for a second, but it is not. It's Steve's fault. It's not true. Just to double check, Steven's eyes are green. They are green, Gwen, yeah. I sell his selfies for a tenner each if you want to be doubly sure. Just £10? They're worth more than that, aren't they? I hope so. Actually, I guess not. My selfies are fairly uninteresting. Wow, archery's nearly done, actually. I didn't realize archery was this close to being done. I just have one more book, one more archery book. Most selfies are fairly uninteresting, to be fair. Oh, I don't know. Depends how pretty you are. That one goes up here. I appreciate the offer for research purposes. People enchanted by glowing slabs. That is not for me. Oh, another curse one though. I do like curse books. I guess we could do psychology as well. Fairly soon. There are a lot of psychology books just lying around. Just kidding, Steve. I keep all of your images saved. So just the selfies, Mixie. Right? That's all you have, just the selfies. That is transfiguration. I always start with destruction magic, holy, and healing. I love that it's like always, as if you've done it many, many times. Because actually, my destruction magic is nearly done, and my healing and philosophy, no, healing and holy is also nearly done. So I guess we kind of did the same. Do you want me to leak the dick stroking videos? Those don't exist, Maxie, that's slanderous. You're on your 5th run? Really? Some people have played multiple times, but there hasn't been enough time, Nude. It takes at least 24 hours to do a single run. How could it have been so long? At least 24 hours, yeah, exactly. Doing my no magic run at the moment, I'm on hour 12, really? I'm on hour 24. Oh, hour 25, I guess, technically. But it's fine. I'm not here to be effective. Foundations of Transformation? That sounds like Transfiguration to me. You only have 25 hours in the game. Just entertaining, exactly. Not here to be effective. That one is also that. You logged the fuck in on mine? Apparently so, yeah. I am not really very logged in. I wonder if that's why why I suck at Valorant. Maybe I'm not logged in enough. Maybe I'll try and lock in this evening. I did the sub 3 hour run too. I think I was on 2 hours and 9 minutes. Really? That's very impressive. I don't think I'm gonna do it in under 3 hours. I don't think so. But you know, never say never. No, that's not. That's history. That's not transfiguration. Is there a word limit for emails? I don't think so. I don't know, actually. I have no idea. I think my best was 3 hours and 24 minutes. Wow, really? So not 24 hours and 42 minutes. I'm still not done. Oh my god. How many do I have? 12? Terra Illusions, that's an illusion book. We can put that here. Once you get a feel for it, you can blitz through, and if you only do the summon magic to start, and then the auto shelf, and organize in your hands, you're basically done. Oh my god. Pro strats. Wait, they're not done? Is there not a section done? Or am I crazy? Why didn't it flash? Megsy said it would flash. Have I got one of them in the wrong order? This is my hyperfixation at the moment, really? Okay, I think maybe Meg just lied to me. Which is fair, honestly. Is the light lit up? Oh, that's what lights up. Oh. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's so cool. Oh wait, this one's lit up as well. Oh, okay, so I have completed a section. Oh, okay. So I had already completed a section. I would never lie. I mean... Sure. For the purposes of being on stream right now, Maxine, sure. That's transformation. 13 in my hands. Oh, fuck it. We'll just put them in the right place. Where is Transfiguration? I forgot. Okay, yeah, fine. I lie a lot, but only about important things. That's so true. That's so true. Okay, 1F. There? Yes. No, that goes there. That's 9, not 6. I think maybe it is better to flick through your hands to do the ones you're in front of, rather than just go to each one. I think that is kind of silly. But, you know, it is what it is. That's a 9, babes. Focus, please. I know. Sorry. Goes there. Bro, I need to stop getting stuck on books. That's very annoying. There. Goes there. Fuck. No, that doesn't go there. It goes there. And then this one goes there. No, it doesn't. Close. Nice. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, actually, I guess considering it is 5 to midnight, I guess I will leave it there. But I wonder if I can finish this next stream. Probably, right? You would think so. That doesn't look like too many books left. 700, actually. I've been doing about I've been doing about 100 an hour. And there are still, well, exactly 700 books left. So I guess it's going to take me probably another 2 streams. I don't know. But thank you everyone for coming. It was a wonderful stream as always. Let's see who we can raid out to. Thank you so much. You're very, very welcome. Thank you for the stream. You're also very welcome. It was nice to meet you, Elandra, by the way. I think I might be pronouncing that wrong. Eliandra, is that right? I hope to see you again. I'll be streaming again on Tuesday if you'd like to come and watch. Thanks for getting me addicted to this game. You are very, very welcome, Nunut. You should try Leave It Alone as well. I think you'd like it. I think you'd like it. Thanks for the stream, Steve. See you Tuesday. You are very welcome, Tawny. It was lovely to see you as well, Jinx. Okay. Shall we go and raid someone playing this game? I think so. Someone who speaks English, though, would be nice. This person. They seem nice. Mature content warning? Okay, I'm down. Leave It Alone is great too. It really is. It really is. It really is. Okay, go and say hi to Karu. Karu the Chaotic. She seems nice. Actually, I have no idea if she's nice. I guess we'll find out. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. Or, welcome for some more of this. Hi, May. Thank you for the check-in. I am just raiding out, but, you can hang out for the raid and go and see this lovely young lady. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday. You got it at the last sec. You did. You did. Your 61st check-in. Okay. Go say hi to this lady and I will see you on Tuesday. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
There. We've got the keys. That makes a lot of sense. Oh wait, Sacred Barriers is down here. Ah!